Hello, good afternoon. How are you all feeling? This is over the Arsenal Women's Channel. Of course, it is the final of Euro 2025, England versus Spain. A repeat, of course, of the World Cup final from 2 years ago. We're hoping it's not going to be a repeat of that scoreline. Can England get this trophy back, retain it for another 4 years? Well, let's hope so. It's going to take something special, isn't it? So come and join us and let's find out. So it is the final of the Euros. It's been a great tournament and England have made hard work of it getting this far. Obviously, we know we've had struggles, but we've hung in there. We found a way to win and get through, and here we are in the final. I don't think there's much doubt Spain are the favourites, but we are the last team to beat them, the only team to beat them in 2025. Why can't we do it again? Well, there could be a very good reason why we can't, and we will discuss that now because this is the team lineup. So for England, then this is how we line up. There is one change from the Italy game in the semi-final. In goal, it's Hannah Hampton. In the back four, it's Lucy Bronze, Leah Williamson, Alex Greenwood, and Jess Carter. Oh dear. In midfield, Kira Walsh, Georgia Stanway, and Ella Toons in the number 10 position. And the front three, Lauren James is fit to start, and she'll be up there with Lauren Hemp and Leslie Russo. For Spain, and in goal it is Katakoi. In defence it is Ona Badger, Irene Paredes, Leia Alexandri, and Olga Carmona, of course, scored the winning goal in the World Cup final. In midfield it is Atana Bonmati, Patrick Guerrero, and Alexia Puteas. And their front three is, of course, Arsenal's Mariona Caldente, Esther Gonzalez, and Athena Del Castilla. So there you team. Like, what do we make of that England team? I've got to be honest, I am shocked that Jess Carter has been selected in this team. Absolutely shocked. I cannot believe that Serena would take a risk on a player who's been our worst player in this whole tournament. Liability in defence. She's been all over the place. She chases the ball. She can't play her position. She's too slow. And the way that Spain moved the ball with such speed, I'll be amazed if selecting Jess Carter doesn't lead to us conceding a couple of goals as a direct result of that team selection. Now, we shouldn't doubt Serena. Of course we shouldn't. You know, this is her 5th consecutive tournament final in a row. Incredible record that she's got. And it's the 3rd final in a row that she's got with us. But I'm baffled as to that team selection. Absolutely baffled. Okay, Esme Morgan doesn't exactly fill me with confidence, I've got to be honest, but she's a far better option. Or put Alex Greenwood centre back and put Niamh Charles at left back. Again, that would be a more secure defensive option against Spain. But Serena's obviously got a reason, and it's a gamble. I think it's a massive, massive gamble with the way she's been playing in this tournament. Not only that, I mean, her performances have been poor, and that obviously will lead to a confidence issue, I'm sure. But also, as well, you've got to look at the situation off the pitch that she suffered after the Sweden game, I think it was. Mentally, that's going to have an effect on her. I just think this is a massive, massive gamble by Serena. Obviously, I hope it pays off. I hope Jess Carter has a brilliant game. And, she did, in fairness, she was brilliant in the World Cup final against Spain 2 years ago. I thought she had a great game then. But she didn't come into that game in the sort of form that she's coming into this one. It's totally different. Serena sometimes, I think, does live in the past a little bit with her team selection. She goes off players that performed well 2 years ago. Well, I'm sorry, this is now. Jess Carter is not in form at the moment at all. It's a massive gamble, and I think Serena's going to live and die by that decision today. I don't think there's much doubt about that. But elsewhere, the teams, as expected, I know there was a little doubt, wasn't there, over Lauren James's fitness. clearly she's fit enough to start. I don't expect her to last the full game, certainly not if it does go to extra time. But we don't need to worry, do we? Because we've got so many great impact players off the bench. I'm not surprised that Chloe Kelly and Michelle Ajimang are both on the bench. And I think you need to, and Beth Mead, you need to have these options, don't you, coming off the bench. It's no good starting with all your impact players at the beginning of the game, because later on you've got nowhere else to go. So I think that I'm quite happy about that. I've got no issues with any of that at all. You know, I expected the team to be what it is. Only I expected probably Esme Morgan to play in defence. But anyway, you know, it is what it is. You know, Serena's got to 5 final, so it's not often that she's got much wrong. But I'm baffled, I must admit. When I saw the team about half an hour ago or so, 45 minutes ago, I was just shocked, absolutely shocked to see her in the team, honestly. But anyway, we want to win the game, and you know, for the next 90 minutes or 2 hours, or however long it is, you know, obviously we're going to support the team and we want just to do well. I'm just concerned that, you know, they're going to target her. She's playing at centre back as well. I don't know. I think we've got better centre back options in the squad. Maya Letitia, Esme Morgan, Lotta Rubenmoy, all better options. Alex Greenwood, better option at centre back. But you know, Serena is you know, she makes these decisions, and I'll say she hasn't got too much wrong in the last 5 years, has she? In last 5 tournaments, sorry. So you know, we can't really. There'll be a method in the team selection, I'm sure. But anyway, that's my only concern. You look at the Spanish team. Obviously, they're full of Barcelona players and players that's won the biggest matches, the biggest tournaments. And for England to win this game today, regardless of one player selected in the 11, we will have to play almost a perfect game. Hopefully, we can take inspiration from the Champions League final. Of course, Arsenal beating Barcelona. We knew what Arsenal had to do that day to get the result, and that's exactly what Arsenal did. We know what England are going to have to do tonight, which is exactly the same thing. We're going to have to deny them the space, defend our penalty area properly, and be clinical on the opportunities. We will get opportunities to score. There's no doubt. You know, you look at Spain throughout this tournament. You know, they've conceded chances. Germany could have scored 2 or 3 goals against them in the semi-final. They maybe lack that clinical edge that I think we've got. If we create those type of chances tonight, we're going to score a couple of goals. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But can we keep them out? That's going to be the key, isn't it? You know, if we go a goal behind or 2 goals behind, as we have done in the knockout stages, then it's going to be really, really difficult for us, isn't it, to come back. You know, we've done it plenty of times, but not against a team like Spain. Once Spain get in front, they're very, very difficult to pin back, aren't they? So we have to start the game well. We have to defend properly, and yeah, we need to be clinical on the opportunities that we get, whether they're from set pieces or whether they're on counter attacks or just from, you know, some great play, because we have played some good football in this tournament as well. I know we've struggled at times as well in games, but we have also at times played some really nice football, really good football, and we've scored some really good goals as well. And we need to get that side of it right tonight as well. Yes, we've got to defend well. We have to do that, but we have to take our chances, because we're not going to probably get 10, 12 chances in this game. We might get 3 or 4, and we're going to have to be clinical and take them, aren't we? So it's going to be an interesting game. It always is. Obviously, you play Spain and you know what you're going to get. They're not going to change the way they play. They play their style. It's effective for them. It works. It's been successful for the Spanish national team, obviously, for Barcelona in European Champions League and stuff like that. But we seem to know we can beat them. We know we can beat them. We beat them in February in the Nations League. We beat them in the last Euros. Yes, okay, they're a slightly better team now than they were then, probably. But yeah, we are the only team to beat them in 2025. Why can't we do it again? You know, we know what happened in the World Cup final. It didn't quite happen for us, did it, on that particular occasion? We never really got going in that game. We conceded a fairly early goal in the first half, and as I say, against Spain, that's the worst thing you can do, really. We've got to be switched on from the start. And if we do that, you know, if we can get the first goal, wow, that would be something quite amazing. So, yeah, but let's be switched on from the start. Let's really, really focus, be concentrated defensively, and let's frustrate them for as long as we can, because I think the longer it stays at 0-0, the more we'll grow in confidence from it and all that kind of stuff, and then we'll have a great chance. But as soon as we go behind, it's you don't want to be chasing a game against Spain the way they keep the ball and how dangerous they are on the counter attack. You overcommit and you're in trouble, aren't you? So yeah, it's really, really vital that we start this game well. Now, the weather might actually be in our favour, because it looks as though it's absolutely chucking it down in Basel this afternoon. The weather conditions aren't great, but that's more, I would say that's probably more likely to favour us than favour Spain. So, the weather is what it is anyway. You can't do anything about that. But I think it's probably more likely to help us than it's going to help them. Probably because we're more used to playing in conditions like this on a more regular basis, probably, than what Spain are. So yeah, but it is what it is. Let's not look for excuses. Let's try and turn everything as we can into a positive. The weather is the weather, and we just have to get on with it and deal with it. Now, of course, talking about Basel, one of our very good friends, Andreas, is, of course, there in the stadium. He is producing a vlog for us for this game. It's going to be really good. He sent some videos through already of the fan walk and some atmosphere before the game. He's already sent me through some images and videos of the players warming up, the atmosphere in the stadium. It's going to be fantastic. So I'll see obviously how long this game goes on for, because it could go on until like midnight, but we'll see what time it finishes, and then obviously I'll see when I can get those clips together and get the vlog out on the channel for you. But it's going to be really good. Obviously, it's going to be even better if England get the win and retain this trophy, which would be amazing, wouldn't it? In my whole lifetime, one England senior trophy I've seen us win, and that was, of course, the last Euros. Imagine winning it twice in a row, just amazing. And we've got a great chance. Whatever people say about how good Spain are the favourites, blah, blah, blah. It's two teams. It's 50-50. Either team can win this game. So yeah, let's get it done. What do you make of it all?
Oh, I'd say they're going to be hardly any goals. There's going to be loads of goals. I think.
Well, yeah,
I'm going with the usual 2-1 to us.
2-1. Well, yeah. Obviously 2-1.
I think it's going to go the way up personally, but
yeah,
I'm hoping it's not going to go to penalties. I don't like penalties.
No, we don't really want, especially after our last lot of penalties wasn't too great, were they? I don't think Spain are that good on penalties either, personally. But yeah, we don't really want it to go to penalties, because we made a bit of a meal of it last time. We got a bit lucky, and we probably wouldn't get that lucky again. Let's be honest. But yeah, to me, there's no reason why we can't win. Well, there's one reason why we can't win, and that's Jess Carter probably. But overall, there's not really any reason why we can't beat Spain. We have beaten them before. We know what it takes, and the good thing about Spain is what you're going to get with them. They're not going to do anything different. They're not going to change anything. They're going to play exactly the way they always play. And if Serena and the players haven't got a plan, know what's going to happen and how to sort that out, then that's a problem, isn't it? Just knowing what they're going to do doesn't necessarily mean you can stop them, but there can certainly be no excuses in terms of, we didn't expect that from Spain, because you always know what you're going to expect from Spain, because that's the way they play. So we just need to be ready. We need to be up for it, and we need to be switched on from the start, because, yeah, I say...
Don't give them an inch.
No, we can't afford the start we've made in the last two games, because if we do, I think that's it, to be honest. I think if we're 1-0 down or 2-0 down at half time, it's over, isn't it? Let's be honest, it is over. And Spain are that sort of team, aren't they? They get one goal and they can easily get 2 or 3 straight after, because that's the way that they are. So denying them that first goal is going to be so important, isn't it? But I do think it's a 50-50 game. I honestly do. I don't think Spain are a lot better than us. They've got their style which works for them, but we've also got a way of playing that's really effective and can cause Spain problems. And I think Arsenal in the Champions League final showed the way that you can beat a team that's going to have a lot of the ball, that moves it quickly. If you set yourself up right and you defend properly, you can beat them. And Arsenal showed the way. England have beaten Spain before, so this year. So we can do it, and I'm confident we can do it. In terms of a scoreline, 2-1 does look a good scoreline, to be honest, but
that's a safe one.
Spain haven't conceded a lot of goals in this tournament, not when they've been playing. They conceded a couple against Belgium, I think, when they'd already qualified out of the group, where they didn't play their full team. You know, they've got through the knockout stage without conceding. I thought they was a bit lucky against Germany not to concede a couple of goals. You know, there was some spacing behind. They defend quite high, don't they? There is spacing behind. If we can use that, you know, with maybe Lauren James, get Leslie Russo in behind. You know, she did score in the last game against Spain, didn't she? Getting in behind and scoring. So we need to use that to our advantage. And, you know, I think there'll be opportunities for us in this game. I really do. And we just need to take them. So yeah, I think both teams are going to score. I think we can't keep a clean sheet against this team. I really don't think we can. But I think we can score as well. So yeah, I think 2-1 actually is probably is a fair old shot. I might go for that.
What's everybody else thinking?
Yeah, put your score predictors in, guys. Let us know what your score predictions are. But yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 to England as well. We might need extra time, and I think we'll need to score the first goal. So I think we need to go 1-0 up, 1-0 up, and then, you know, they may well equalise because they've got great players, and then maybe extra time, and, you know, we'll find a way, maybe from a set piece, or Chloe Kelly or Michelle Adjimeng will come off the bench and get the winner or something. But anyway, that's what I think is going to happen. So let's see. But yeah. It's certainly going to be a bit tense, isn't it? There's no doubt about that. Brenner's gone 2-1 to England as well. Yeah, let's get all the 2-1s in. I mean, you know, it's a good score, and, you know, any England victory will do. You know, whether it's 1-0, 2-1, whether it's a more comfortable win than that, which seems unlikely. But you never know. It's probably going to be. I think the one thing we can guarantee is, looking at this tournament, it's probably going to be quite tense. It's probably going to be quite dramatic, and there may well be some late drama.
There's going to be people on the deck.
There's
going to be a lot of players on the
Yeah,
deck.
they will. You know what Spain are like as well. They do tend to waste a lot of time, especially when they're winning.
Dramatic, aren't they?
And stuff like that. And they're very good at breaking up momentum of the team. So if we're having a spell on top where we're, you know, getting on top of them and stuff like that, they'll have a few players will go down to break up that momentum. They're very good at that sort of thing. And, you know,
I think we've got a good ref as well.
The ref, that's Stephanie Frappart. So she's a top ref in women's football. So that's not really an issue in that sense. But yeah, we need a strong ref who's not going to fall for all their nonsense, which you get from Spanish teams. Unfortunately, that's Spanish football for you. But yeah, I say let's not sort of look at excuses. We need to go and play our game.
Oh, that's all.
We need to play our game, and if we go about this in the right way, then I think we've got a great chance to win and retain that trophy. But whatever happens today, let's be honest. I mean, unless we get absolutely hammered, whatever happens today, you've got to say that it's been an unbelievable kind of sort of period for women's football in England, hasn't it? The national team reached 3 finals in a row. We've seen the growth of the WSL and even women's football down at lower levels. You know, more and more girls are playing football now from a younger age, so the future is going to be better. So, you know, it's been a great period, hasn't it, for England, for women's football in England. And this is just a continuation of that, really, isn't it? Another final. And, you know, for English football in general, this is the 5th summer in a row that we've enjoyed a final watching an England senior team. And when you look at what the under-21s are doing for the men, you know, winning trophies, reaching finals as well. You know, this is without a doubt the best spell for English national football for ever in history. So, you know, the FA, you know, we've all given them quite a lot of stick and criticism, which they probably deserve for lots and lots of decisions that they've made. But ultimately, they've got the national football sort of system working really well now. You know, we're advancing into tournaments every single time, and I say with a younger group of players coming through as well, it's all looking good, isn't it? The future as well. So, and let's hope that, you know, we can continue that good momentum today and retain this trophy. There's some sort of little opening ceremony, I suppose, for the final, with some dancing going on.
Looks like a lot of attendance there, though.
And a few, well, yeah, it'll be a sellout, won't it?
Yeah, it should be.
And they've got some banners coming out with Switzerland and stuff on there, which is quite cool. And it does look quite nice. I'm sure Andreas will be enjoying himself.
Oh, I bet he is.
Inside the stadium. Hopefully,
I would love to be there.
He'll probably capture a bit of this on the vlog as well, I'm sure. So if you can't watch it right now, you'll be able to catch up on it on the vlog later on when Andreas sends it all through later. So yeah, it's all quite good, isn't it? We're about less than 10 minutes away from kickoff. Andy Bibbs, come on England, indeed, come on England, let's do this.
Come on England.
Let's do this. It's not been the greatest tournament for England. I don't think anyone would doubt that. Even Serena said it. The players have said it. We know we've not been at our best in long spells of pretty much every game, pretty much apart from maybe the Holland game.
It's been nail biting, hasn't it?
But sometimes tournament football is all about the result at the end of the game, isn't it? It's all about winning and going through. But anyway, this is it's a one-off game. It's a final. I think it's 50-50, and I think that whatever happens in the next couple of hours, it's another big moment for women's football in England. Absolutely. But let's hope it's another special occasion, and Leah Williamson will be going up and lifting another trophy. She's lifted the Euros in 2022, and as vice captain of Arsenal, she's lifted a few trophies along with Kim Little in the last couple of seasons as well. The Champions League, of course, as well. Just 2 months ago. 2 months ago this week, in actual fact. So what a year it would be for Leah Williamson and for the other Arsenal players in this squad as well. Obviously, Leslie, Beth. Michelle wasn't part of the Champions League squad, but and of course Chloe Kelly as well. And what a 2025 Chloe Kelly did as well. She said herself, didn't she? She was going to almost gave up football in January if she couldn't get a move away from Man City. They've just brought the trophy out, so we've obviously just let them borrow it just for a brief period of time, just to stick it on the little plinth for the game, and hopefully we'll be taking it back home with us. The players are in a tunnel. It looks as though they've got their game faces on as well. Very serious looking there for most of the players on both teams, actually. Obviously, there's going to be nerves. Of course there is. It's a final. It'd be crazy not to have a few nerves. Certainly, Irene Paredes, the Spanish captain, looks very serious there, doesn't she? That is a game face, if ever I've seen one. England players maybe look a little bit more relaxed, slightly. Ella Toon smiling there with the mascots. But this is serious stuff, isn't it? It is serious stuff, and the teams are now coming out. Both teams, thankfully, on this occasion are in their home kit, and why not? That's what you want to see, don't you? So England are in the white shirt with blue shorts and white socks, and Spain, of course, in the red and yellow, which is so famous as well. And the teams are coming out in the... Well, I think it's still raining in Basel, but anyway, the teams are coming out. It is a great atmosphere in the stadium by the look of it. And I'm sure Andreas will be capturing all this for us to go on the vlog later. Leah Williamson leading England out for a second Euros final in a row. The first England captain ever to captain an England senior team in 2 finals. Just amazing stuff. It would have been 3, of course, had she been fit for the World Cup. Of course, it was Millie Bright who was captain on that particular occasion. But Leah is captaining, leading the team out again for a second final. Wow. Brilliant stuff. And the teams are walking across the pitch to the halfway line. Obviously, we're going to have the national anthems and all that sort of stuff as well before we get going in this game. The 2025 Euro final in Basel. It is England against Spain. The game that maybe many people predicted at the start of the tournament would be the final. It's become the final. Somehow it is, but it is. I say Spain have almost kind of cruised through in many ways. We've had a few more problems. But anyway, it's a national anthem, so let's have a little listen to them, shall we? I don't know if the Spanish national anthem is the only one that doesn't actually have any words, but anyway, it's quite a funky tune, isn't it? Anyway, so gets you going, but it's not quite as dramatic as the Italian one, of course, the other night. The way the players got involved in that was brilliant, wasn't it?
I love that, weren't they?
And I do think that when there's words to sing, I do think it's maybe better, isn't it, when when you're
Sing your
preparing
heart
for the
out.
game. I know our national anthem's a bit dull and boring, but we are just about to hear that as well. As the Spanish fans are applauding their national anthem, and that's the big moment for these England players. It's always a big moment, isn't it? National anthem before a final. It's what you want to hear. We've been used to it the last few years, haven't we?
They think I'm on telly. Yeah, I'm on telly. Come on, England!
I mean, it is a terrible national anthem, but it does kind of get you
going.
Up when the game's about to start, doesn't it? And we are just about to start, and wow, it's exciting stuff, isn't it? England versus Spain. It's always a good game of football, isn't it? And let's hope that we can find a way to beat this Spanish team. They are very good. We know that. I think they're number 2 in the world. So you know, we are going to have to be at our very, very best now if we're going to win this game. But why not? Let's do it. You know, we want to keep hold of that trophy, don't we? They're hard to win. International trophies are hard to win, and we've got one, and we want to keep hold of it, don't we? So the England team again, then only one change from the semi-final. It's Hannah Hampton in goal, Lucy Bronze, Leah Williamson, Jess Carter and Alex Greenwood. In midfield, Georgia Stanway, Kira Walsh and Ella Toon. And in the front three, Lauren James, Leslie Russo and, of course, Lauren Hemp. It is a decent England team, of course. We know it is. Can they produce a performance of their life tonight and win that trophy? I think sometimes Spain look to me, though, sometimes they're a little bit overconfident. They always feel as though they're going to win every game. And hopefully they might be a bit overconfident. Anyway, the two captains, Leah Williamson and Irene Paredes, are exchanging banners. And it is Stephanie Frappart, of course, a referee, very, very experienced referee. And I'm sure there won't be any issues on that side of things tonight. Obviously, VAR is going to be used if necessary. Hopefully it won't cause too many problems for us or for anybody. We just want to see a good game of football, don't we? We don't want to see VAR taking over, which actually I think in this tournament it's worked fairly well overall. I think there's been one or two decisions that have taken longer than they maybe needed to, but I think that overall it's worked pretty well, hasn't it? I think in this tournament, VAR, it's been all right. So let's hope that we don't have any silly controversies in the final. It's a showpiece event of the tournament, and it's been a great tournament, and it needs to get the right finish, doesn't it? We don't want this to be taken over by VAR nonsense. We just want it to be a great game of football, and football to be the winner, because that's what this is all about. Anyway, we are just about to get off and underway here. The teams have actually switched round ends, so England are going to be attacking the goal to our left in this first half. I'm not sure if who made that decision, whether Leah Williamson decided or whether it was Irene Paredes. But anyway, that's the way it is. So we've changed sort of sides. So I don't know whether England will be attacking the end where our fans are in the first half, which isn't normally the best way you want to be, is it? You want to attack your fans ideally in the second half. But maybe we wanted to do it that way so that we're maybe going to start the game strong. Anyway, we are off and underway. It is England to kick off, a second goal to our left, and the ball goes back to Hannah Hampton. And that's a long kick up that far side. It's not a bad one either. It's flicked on by Lucy Bronze, I think it was. And it's going to be, it's just going to run out of play over on that far side. Leslie Russo was after it. She couldn't quite get there. And that was a positive start from England in the first few seconds. We haven't conceded a goal yet, so that's good news. Anyway, it's a throw to Spain, but it's in their defensive third over on that far side. And England pick up the ball. Spain couldn't get it away. And this is, it's been a good start from England so far. Jess Carter have her first touch. Just plays a simple ball to Alex Greenwood, and it goes back to the goalkeeper, Hannah Hampton. And England just looking, I think everyone wants to maybe get an early touch of the ball in this game just to settle in. That's what you want to do in a final. Again, Hannah Hampton plays a long ball, this time up the near side, and it's flicked off a Spanish head. It's going to be a throw to England on this near side, and hopefully we can keep this. We need to keep the ball well when we've got it. We can't afford to just keep giving it to Spain because we know how good they are in possession. So we need to make sure we do keep. Well, Alex Green was going to take this throw. Goes into Georgia Stanway, lays it off to Leah Williamson. She just had to turn away, but she's got possession now and plays it out to that far side to Lauren Hemp. It looks like she's playing on the right actually in the early part of this game, and it's Lauren James on the left, which
that could swap.
Have we done that just to confuse Spain maybe? Because they would have probably been expecting, as we were, to be the other way around. But yeah, they can swap. Obviously, Lauren Hemp pops up on the right-hand side quite often throughout games, but I'm quite surprised we've started like that. Is that maybe to give Lucy Bronze a bit more protection, or have we got Lauren James on this left-hand side to maybe try and help out on that weaker side of our defence? Well, certainly it's been the weaker side in this tournament. Maybe that's what the idea is behind it. Anyway, Spain have now got a bit of possession for the first time, but they're still inside their own half, so there's no sort of worry at this moment in time. Bon Matty, of course, scored the winning goal in the semi-final, which I still say was a cross. But anyway, it went in. It's a goal. It got them through just as they were on the verge of going to penalties. But that long ball is quite comfortable there for Hannah Hampson, who's had a good tournament, hasn't she, in goal for England. Of course, the penalties we'll always remember, but she's made some great saves in the games as well. So, you know, a lot of people are a bit worried about Hannah Hampson being number one. I personally wasn't. And it's been a great tournament for her, hasn't it? There's been some good goalkeepers in this tournament. Obviously, we've seen Anne-Catherine Berger. Anyway, Leslie Russo's in behind.
Come on.
The flag stays down. It's going to be an early chance for England inside the penalty box. Leslie Russo shot it, saved them. Oh, Lauren James couldn't get there.
Come on.
And that was a big chance. And that's always going to be that's always going to be a good thing for England if we can get them behind, because they do defend very high up the pitch. And Leslie Russo scored a goal against Spain very similar to that. This was over on the other side. That was over on the right, but it was a good ball through, and the shot was saved, and another ball into the penalty area there for England. This has been a great start, and we could be 1-0 up.
Ooh.
But now Spain, this is a danger. When we're pressing, they come forward on a counter-attack, and this is what they're so good at. Esther Gonzalez got a little bit of space actually on the edge of the penalty area if this ball can find her, but it doesn't. It's overhit. And actually England have started this game much more in control, you have to say. Spain haven't got their passing together at all. But this was a lovely move. Was that Lucy Bronze's ball? She wasn't offside, Leslie Russo. A lovely run backwards and forwards, and she got clear over on that far side. She didn't really have a lot of support. She had to go for a shot. It was a tight angle. It was a good save actually by Kata Cohen. That was almost an early goal. She actually hit that really well, didn't she? Right into that far corner that was going as well. And if only Lauren James had maybe gambled and got there a bit quicker, and England coming forward again. Lucy Bronze again over on that far side. This is a good start from England. It's what we needed. It's what we wanted. And England are on the front foot here. It was Carmona there had to block that cross from Lucy Bronze. It was her ball a moment ago.
Come on, Lucy.
That created that opportunity. She's had a great tournament as well, Lucy. And England have got a throw over on that far side, but it bounces off Lauren Hemp. It's going to be a throw to Spain over on that far side. But that would have been a big moment there if England could have got that early goal. But it just goes to show, doesn't it? I think I said that before, we can get in behind their defence because they do keep a high line quite often, and the right ball in and we're going to get opportunities. That was quite a tight angle. It wasn't an easy chance for Leslie. But she did it really well. It was going in the far corner. It was a good save, actually, from the Spanish goalkeeper. And I say, if only maybe Lauren James had gambled on that, she could have got in front of the defender and she'd have had a tap in. But anyway, it was good play from England. And Leslie Russo, again, is trying to work some space inside the penalty area. Spain can't really get the ball away, although they do now up this near side. But again, that's a poor ball forward. They just haven't got their passing going together at all, Spain, yet. And England again pick up possession with Jess Carter finds Kira Walsh. But this has been a really, really good start for England. 5.5 minutes on the clock. It's still 0-0, but England have been the better team so far. Absolutely no doubt. And Spain haven't got going at all. And it's Jess Carter with that long ball forward. It's a bit of an aimless ball, but Leslie Russo is going to chase it and try and make something of it, but she can't get on the end of it. And the ball goes back to goalkeeper Kata Cohen. Spain will try and build from the back, but this has been a really, really positive start. It's what we needed. Lessons obviously been learnt from the previous 2 games where we've been really, really poor in the first half, and obviously it's still early days yet, but it's been a bright start. But now Spain coming forward, and we do need to be alert defensively. So we're on that far side, and the ball played into the penalty area, but Hannah Hampton's there. Wasn't a great ball. I think that was Mariona Caldente over on that far side, looking to try and thread the ball in there to Alexis Mateus, but wasn't a great ball. And Hannah Hampton grabbed that comfortably. And now England in possession again. Alex Greenwood finds Jess Carter. Ball goes back to the goalkeeper, Hannah Hampton, and Esther Gonzalez is working hard to try and force a mistake, but England play out of that well, although Georgia Stanway loses the ball in midfield. And Spain coming forward again. And they've got everybody behind the ball. It's what we've got to do. When Spain have got the ball, we've just got to keep our shape. We've got to close down the spaces as quickly as we can. And that's how we're going to frustrate them, because that's what we need to do. They've got the ball over on that far side. Lucy Bronze there getting tight onto Mariona Caldente, and maybe just caught her heel there. But Spain's still in possession. That's on a badger with that ball. But I see someone should have been speaking to Lucy Bronze. She could have let that go. It would have gone out probably for a goal kick. Instead, she's headed it out for a throw.
Yeah.
It wasn't her fault. Obviously, she wasn't told there was no one behind her. This cross comes in from that far side, headed out by Leah Williamson. Spain pick up the second ball, comes towards the edge of the penalty area, but good defending again, and Georgia Stanway just hoops it clear anywhere will do. It's actually got out over on that far side for a throw to Spain. 8 minutes on the clock, England 0, Spain 0, but it's been a good start from England, although Spain are now starting to settle and starting to get some passes going. They couldn't get the ball in that sort of first 5 minutes, but they've settled down now. And this is where England have got to be really switched on. And again, that's a poor ball forward though, and Lucy Bronze cuts that one out, finds Leah Williamson. Now it's played into Georgia Stanway. This is a good play from England. Again, a ball played over the top. It was looking for Leslie Russo, but it couldn't reach her, and Lauren James wasn't high enough up the pitch. But again, when England have got the ball, we're looking to get it forward quickly. We're looking to get in behind, and you know that's a good sign. Alexandri is in possession for Spain, of course, a Manchester City defender, and can't really get her out, but she's just going to bring it forward herself. That's a good ball up that far side. A little bit of space in behind Lucy Bronze. A cross comes in. It finds Esther Gonzalez, and the angle's tight, and Hannah Hampton makes the save, and that's the first chance for Spain. And Esther Gonzalez done well there. She's currently top scorer in this tournament. She's probably going to win the Golden Boot. She may just have been offside, actually, so it may not have counted had she scored. But it was a good save from Hannah Hampton. She reacted quickly. The angle was tight. Actually, just did quite well there defensively. And then Hannah Hampton made a good save, but I don't think it would have counted anyway. See, really, they shouldn't give the corner because she was offside. They should say it's offside and giving England a free kick anyway. The corner's not very good in any case, and England can clear it away. But it seems strange that if they score, the goal would be disallowed because of offside. But if it's a corner, they've still allowed a corner, even though technically it should be a free kick to England. But anyway, they're not going to change the rules halfway through the game, I don't suppose. But it's something they need to look at maybe. If they're going to be using technology, they need to use it for everything or nothing. You can't pick and choose when you're going to use it, I don't think. But anyway, Spain in possession now. So they've had a good spell now for about 4 or 5 minutes of England can't really get the ball, which we kind of expected the game to go like this anyway. So, you know, it's not, I'm sure we're prepared for this. Anyway, Spain now looking to come forward. Mariona Caldente has a ball out that far side. Carmona pulls it back. Esther Gonzalez with the shot. And she can't find the target. She's put it over the crossbar. And that's where Spain are dangerous, aren't they, when they get those quick balls on the edge of the penalty area there. Ball was played back, and Esther Gonzalez back to goal and had to hit a shot on the turn. It was always going to be difficult to score from there, and it went harmlessly past the post. But that's a couple of good moves there from Spain. Mariona Caldente starting to get on the ball now. We know how dangerous she can be. England, again, we've lost possession. And Spain have really started to settle now. And Carmona again, she likes to get forward. And that's a long ball here up this near side. I think it's going to run out of play. He's going to run out of play. Looking for Del Castillo. He's not really had the ball. I don't think she's even touched the ball yet. Athena Del Castillo, and that wasn't going to reach her either. It's a goal kick to England. Most of Spain's attacks are coming down the left-hand side. Surprisingly enough, I thought there was going to down their left-hand side. I thought they were going to be attacking our left-hand side more, but they haven't so far. But it is only 11 minutes on the clock. And it is a goal kick to England. Hannah Hampton, all in green, is going to take it long up that far side. It's flicked on by Lucy Bronze, and then Leslie Russo comes to get the second ball. And it's fairly for Lauren Hemp. Lauren Hemp on the edge of the box. Lauren James is in space. She's found Lauren James. She might well be offside. And she didn't get the ball under control anyway. In fact, she was offside. And that was actually the wrong ball in the end. Lauren Hemp should have maybe tried a shot, been greedy there. It was obvious Lauren James had run into an offside position. She either had to play it earlier or just take the shot on. There, take the shot. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was quite. She was offside. It was tighter than we thought, actually. And she didn't get the ball under control anyway. Maybe Lauren Hemp should have had a shot there. Cut inside onto her left foot. Have a ping there. Why not? In the end, she maybe made the wrong option. And a promising England attack came to nothing. But already we've caused Spain a few problems, haven't we? And that's good to see anyway. Spain coming forward now, looking to cause us some problems. That ball comes into the box. Again, it falls to Esther Gonzalez, touches it off to Bonmati just outside the penalty area. Tries to thread the ball into Del Castillo. She gets a shot away. It's blocked by Leah Williamson, I think it was.
Give it away.
And England can't get the ball at the minute, and Spain's still in possession on the edge of our penalty area. Now they're inside the penalty. Alexis plays out to the far side. Mariana Caldente, that's the one's cut out again by Leah Williamson. She does read the game very well. Lauren Hemp's done really well over on that far side now, bringing England forward. She's not got a lot of options, actually. She needs to hold on to the ball. And she just pops it into Ella Toone. But that was some good defending there from Leah Williamson. Two really important blocks.
It was.
And finally, Del Castillo gets in the game and almost creates a dangerous moment. In fact, it was her shot that Leah Williamson blocked. And then she blocked the second effort as well. But England have had some bright moments, but Spain are now starting to cause us one or two anxieties as well. Anyway, Leslie Russo is going to pick this ball up inside the centre circle, touches it off to Lucy Bronze over on that far side, finds Lauren Hemp.
Away, Lauren.
Again, Lauren Hemp on the ball. Does a lot of good stuff. It's a good cross. Oh, and it was cleared away looking for Russo, but it's come back in again to Russo again inside the penalty. It comes out to Georgia Stanway. Shot. It's on target, but it's straight at the keeper. And again, England are looking dangerous when we come forward. In fact, this game, it's a good game to watch because every time England come forward, we're creating something. And that was a shot from Georgia Stanway, which in the end was straight at the keeper. At the other end, Spain, every time they come forward, they're creating something. It's certainly a very open game. It's end-to-end, a bit like basketball. Spain have possession, they'll have a chance. We get possession, we have a chance. It's that type of game, very, very open. And is that the right sort of game to be playing against Spain? I'm not sure. But anyway, it's certainly good to watch. And it's a good advert for women's football. But it's just going to be quite, it'll be quite nervy if it carries on like this. It's a little bit too open. And I'm sure Serena won't really want that. Well, I'm sure she'll be happy with the way we started this game because we played some good stuff and we're trying to come forward again. But Spain do win that ball and Jess Carter wins a header. Well, actually, she had a good start to this game, Jess Carter. To be fair, she's looked a lot more solid and stronger. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it is. She has got a point to prove, and maybe Serena knew that. I'll say we shouldn't really doubt her, should we? But it's still quite early in this game. And sorry, that's a foul here, is it? On Ella Toone, referee says no, actually, and Spain can come away with the ball with Bonmati. Tried to play it around the outside, but Leah Williamson was there, but it didn't matter because Hannah Hampton came out and cleared that ball away. It looked like a foul on Ella Toone, actually, in the build-up to that Spanish attack there, but referee wasn't interested. And it is now throw to Spain, which they've taken. 15 minutes. Well, the first 15 minutes has gone and we haven't conceded a goal, so that's a positive. Because the last couple of games, it's not been great, has it? Anyway, Spain in possession inside the centre circle with Paredes, plays it to Honor Badger on this near side. Now it's with Bonmati. And Spain have certainly settled now, haven't they? But England's game plan's working well because every time we get the ball forward, we're looking as though we're going to cause them some problems. Anyway, Badger's ball into the box there. Good header from Leah Williamson again. She does read the game so well. And then Lucy Bronze is fouled by Olga Kimona. It's going to be a free kick to England. And that will relieve a little bit of the pressure that Spain have been building. And again, I think that may well have been an offside anyway, but Leah Williamson covered that pretty well. And she's had a brilliant start to this game, Leah Williamson, defensively. Really, really strong. And England started well. Racer says, I hate that. I can't watch live anywhere. I don't know whereabouts in the world you are. I'm not sure what the TV deals are. Reza says, yeah, me too. There's virtual gameplay on FootMob app. Yeah, that's not very good, that, is it? Anyway, England in possession over on the far side. Leah Williamson threads that ball into. It's a bit loose one in midfield there. It was Leslie Russo there. Couldn't find Kira Walsh, and Spain have picked the ball up. But as soon as England lose the ball, we're really getting into our shape again really, really quickly. That's what you have to do against Spain, because if you don't, they'll punish you. Sometimes we've maybe not kept the ball as well as we need to, but at least we are losing it, and then we're just straight away back into our defensive shape. We're going to have to keep doing that. And see, Spain have made a ball forward, a loose ball forward, and England pick up possession again. And that's happened a few times in this game. You know, Spain, they're noted for their passing, but it's been a bit off in the early stages of this final. And England have set up well. Jess Carter now in possession, bringing the ball forward. Touches it into Kira Walsh. Now Alex Greenwood on this near side. Plays it forward. And surely that's a foul this time on Georgia Stanway. Although I'm not sure if the referee's given a foul. It's Irene Paredes, who seems to get away with quite a lot anyway. And I think that... Oh, it is a free kick. Oh, yeah. She didn't go away with that one. Good. Maybe book her next time, ref. That might be the answer to the problem. Anyway, Alex Greenwood's going to take this free kick. There's no way that Spanish player's 10 yards away. Anyway, rather than kicking the ball straight at her as the men's team would do, Alex Greenwood played it backwards, and England keep possession, and it goes back to Hannah Hampson, who's midway inside the England half. Now Jess Carter bringing the ball forward. In fact, plays up this near side. Alex Greenwood clips it up the line, looking for the run of Lauren James, but Spain again deal with that, cut that out. Bon Mati picks the ball up in midfield, and it's almost a short ball, but in the end, Russo couldn't get there, and the goalkeeper, Casaquay, just kicks it forward. It's an England head on the end of it, and now Leslie Russo pinches the pocket there of the Spanish defender, and that ball played up the line by Lauren James wasn't great. She's had a pretty slow start to this game, Lauren James. I'm not sure how fit she is. You know, there was obviously a doubt. She hobbled off against Italy. Oh, that's a poor clearance by the goalkeeper. Not for England. Oh, and it was Lauren Hemp. And the goalkeeper saves it, makes up for her mistake. It was a poor clearance by the goalkeeper, actually. And Lauren Hemp inside the penalty area there was alive and alert to that. Unfortunately, the defender was caught out Alexandria there, and she could have pulled it back to Lauren James, actually. But she went for goal. You can't blame her either. Oh, and it was a good save of her legs, actually. She went for the near post, Lauren Hemp. It actually would have been a good finish, but it was a good save. And already the goalkeeper for Spain's had to make two really good saves in this game. And England have created the chances we thought we would, but maybe not quite as often as we expected. Anyway, it's a corner, England's first corner. Alex Greenwood over on that far side. We can be dangerous from set pieces.
Come on, lasses.
And this has been a really good start to this final. We haven't even played 20 minutes yet, and it could be 2-1 to England already. Anyway, the corner comes in from Alex Greenwood. It's not a bad corner to the near post, headed out. And England do pick up the second ball. It's come out to Jess Carter. She chips it back into the box. Actually, that's not a bad ball. In the end, Spain do manage to deal with it. But again, they're giving the ball away. But that's poor from Lauren James. And now Spain can look to counter-attack with Alexia Putellas over on that far side. And possession's actually been turned over in this game a lot more frequently than I think we expected. Spain have given it away quite a lot. We've given it away a few times as well. And it's become not really the game we expected in many ways. But it's been a good start to the game. It's been a good start from England. And we've had two really, really big chances. Leslie Russo and Lauren Hemp have both had big chances. Good save, though, from the Spanish goalkeeper. And Spain now looking to come forward themselves. Nice intricate passing on the end of the box. The shot comes in. And it's just wide from Mariona Caldente. And nice interchange of passes there on the edge of the penalty area. And Mariona got the shot in. And I don't think Hannah Hampton would have got there had it curled in the corner. And we've seen Mariona do that a few times over the last few months at Arsenal. Got 19 goals last season. And she was very, very close to getting another one there for Spain. And that's the danger that there is with this Spanish team, the intricate passing on the edge of the penalty area. But I say England have more than, given as good as they've got so far. We've just won the ball back again in midfield. 2 or 3 England players there closing down, and there's a long ball up that far side. Lauren Hemp's chasing after it. She's going to keep going. It goes back to the goalkeeper, and she does better that time with her clearance. But England are pressing high, and again, it's a ball forward from Spain that doesn't find a Spanish player. That was Leah Williamson stepped in, and the ball played up that far side, but it's not going to go in. And that's gone out for a goal kick to Spain, but just showing Lauren Hemp's opportunity there, and it's a good save actually with her legs. The space opened up at the near post. She had an option there to put it back to Lauren James, who would have probably had a tap in, but you certainly can't blame her for trying the shot there, Lauren Hemp, and she was quite unfortunate. And I say there's 2 good saves now that we've produced by the Spanish goalkeeper, so that shows well we've started to go. Jess Carter just completely missed the ball, but good covering there, really good covering from Leah Williamson. And that's, I suppose, if one of your defenders misses the ball, you want the other one to get it, and that's exactly what happened there. But yeah, Jess Carter completely misread that, misjudged it, and could have caused England a problem, but it didn't, luckily. Anyway, Spain are coming forward now, but again, that's good defending. That's Alex Greenwood, and Lauren James should just let that run out for the goal kick, and that's good defending there from James and Greenwood. And England won a goal kick, and we come out to the midway point in this first half, and it's been quite a game so far, but still no goals, and there could have been a couple of goals at each end in actual fact. Hannah Hampton's made 1 good save, and the Spanish goalkeeper made a couple of good saves. And you can see why, these 2 teams tend to get to finals. They're very, very good teams, aren't they? 2 of the best teams in the world, and you can see why. And it's a great game, and it shows women's football in the best possible way. Apart from the good football that we've seen, some good chances as well. There's no time wasting. There's no rolling around. There's none of that, is there? Everyone just wants to get on with the game, get the ball down, play football. That's what they want to do, and it's refreshing, isn't it? And that's why women's football has become so much better to watch. Anyway, Spain are coming forward now over on this near side. Again, they're playing some nice football. Georgia Stanway there is fighting away there with Bon Mati, and it is the Spaniard that comes out on top, plays the ball into the area. And there's a bit of space here for Badger, puts a cross in towards the far post, header comes in, and Spain have scored. And it's actually Mariona Caldente with the header. 24 minutes on the clock, and I wouldn't necessarily say the goal's been coming, but Spain have looked dangerous every time they've come forward, and England just caught out. It was on the left side of the defence. The cross came in, and it was Mariona Caldente at the far post, headed it in from about 4 or 5 yards. A simple goal for Spain. Not maybe a goal that you would normally associate with Spain, a cross and a header, more of an English-type goal, but it wasn't great defending from England, actually. We just got caught out there inside the penalty area, and not quite sure who picked up on a Badger. Well, nobody did. And then Lucy Bronze is asleep at the far post, allows Mariona in front of her. That's not great defending, is it? There, 2 mistakes we made. And when you play a team like Spain, you make 2 mistakes in the same attack, and it's probably going to end up as it did there with a goal, and it's Mariona Caldente with the goal. And England again have gone behind, but we always go behind. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Don't panic. We're fine. We've had 2 chances already. We're going to get another one here. Lauren Hemp with a cross into the box. Oh, and it was a Lucy Russo shot comes in from Kira Walsh, I think it was. And it's just gone wide of the post. And that's a good response from England, actually. Again, it was Lauren Hemp calls in the promise. A decent cross. Lucy Russo couldn't quite get on the end of it. And then Kira Walsh's volley was always curling away from goal. And she didn't quite get a good connection on that, and it's gone behind. But good response from England.
Come on,
we've played well. We've had chances. I'm not overly concerned. Yes, we didn't want to concede the first goal. We said how dangerous that is against Spain. But the fact we've had a couple of good chances already, we'll get more. We just need to find a way to take one. Spain haven't conceded a goal since the group stage, of course.
As long as we don't concede anymore.
Yeah, exactly. We can't concede anymore. And that's another poor ball forward, actually, over on that far side. And Mariona Caldente, the goal scorer, couldn't keep that in. It's gone behind for a goal kick to England. And it's been quite a season for Mariona, hasn't it? Let's be honest. And she's got herself a goal in this final as well. And once again, England are going to have to find a way to come from behind. We've made it a habit in this tournament.
Yep.
And we're going to have to do it again. But of course, we know we've got the capabilities of doing that. If anybody can come from a goal behind, it's England, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Well, I have been doing all every game.
It's a different proposition against a team like Spain who keep the ball so well. But the fact we've already had some big chances gives us hope. But yeah, it's important we don't concede a second goal, because I think 2-0 against Spain is a big ask. 1-0 is hard enough. But we're capable of scoring a goal against anyone. So 1-0 is not the end of the world. I'm sure we can get chances again, and we will hopefully get a goal. But 2-0 down would be very difficult to come back from. Anyway, Spain coming forward again. Mariona's had a very good start to this game, you have to say. Not that we'll be surprised by that, because she's a fantastic player. Anyway, Spain in possession again with Mariona. And that's good. A good tackle. In fact, it isn't a good tackle. The referee didn't like that by Lucy Bronze. When Lucy Bronze was that? No, sorry, it's Lionesses. She switched off. The cross comes in from the far side, and that was a good defensive header from Alex Greenwood. She did stay switched on, where Lucy Bronze hadn't done for the goal. But Spain still in possession. It's over on that far side. The cross comes in again, and that time it's Williamson with the clearance. And now England can try and launch a counter attack. Lauren Hemp does well to keep the ball actually, and finds Lucy Bronze inside the England penalty. She's closed down quickly, but she does well actually under pressure. Ooh. And then Lauren Hemp's fouled over on that far side, and England can just regroup. Spain have just got a little bit of momentum now in this game, obviously with the goal. And we just need to take a little bit of a sting out of it and try and find a way to get back into this game. That's obviously Mariona's second goal of the tournament. She got one, I think it was in the opening group game, wasn't it, that she scored. This one's obviously far more important. But the good news is, again, it's still quite early in the game. We've got loads and loads of time. And we know that we're going to see Chloe Kelly and Michelle Adjumeng probably with 5 minutes left to get the goals that we need.
5 minutes.
So it's not worth watching it now until 85th minute, is it, when we start to get the subs on, I suppose. But you never know. Maybe the actual starting team might turn up and score a goal for a change. I don't think any of the starting team scored for ages, have they? Probably since the first half against Wales. I don't think anyone in the starting team scored since then, have they? It's always been the subs that's come on. Not that it matters who scores, I suppose, but anyway. I know Lucy Bronze scored, didn't she, against Sweden, the first goal. Anyway, Spain in possession again, looking to double their lead. Mariona Caldente chips the ball into the penalty area to Alexis Putellas. She's done well, but that's a really good tackle there. Leah Williamson, who's been really good in this final so far. Leslie Russo done really well there, actually. Turns away again. Nice play from her, and she keeps almost kept possession. In fact, it is a free kick. Referee done well there, because it could have been a free kick before it was. The referee allowed play to go on because Leslie had kept the ball, but she was fouled a couple of times there. And in the end, it was one too many. Of course, former Manchester United teammate on a Badger there, it was who committed the foul. And they've taken that free kick, Lauren James, on this near side. She's not really had any impact on this game so far. No, it doesn't mean she won't, because she has got the quality. Anyway, Kira Walsh's ball there, looking for the runner, Leslie Russo. It's a good run, actually. And in the end, though, the ball ran through to the goalkeeper, Katakoi. And Spain now looking to take a little bit more time over things. Now they've got the lead, which you expect them to do. They are going to come forward now. They're over on that far side. Quite a lot of space, isn't there, for Carmona? Because it was her goal that decided the World Cup final 2 years ago. And that was a early goal in the first half as well, wasn't it? And we never really played as well as this in that final, though. You never really felt we were going to be able to find a way back in that particular game. But this game, I still feel that, you know, we're going to get more chances. We've already had some chances, and I'm not overly concerned. Yes, you don't want to be 1-0 down, but we've got loads of time left. And as long as I say we can keep it at 1-0, keep ourselves in the game, that's the most important thing. Give ourselves a chance at least. And that's good defending there from Lauren James. Not, as I say, not had much impact at the other end of the pitch, but she did some good defensive work there. But again, England have given the ball away. It was Alex Greenwood on this near side, and this is where the goal came from. And in the end, Spain just happy to keep possession for the time being. England can regroup a little bit. But he's on this near side now with Del Castillo. Plays the ball into the box, and Jess Carter reads it well and clears that one away. And it is a throw to Spain. I'm sure Jess Carter's feeling a little bit more confident. She started the game pretty well, actually, to be fair. She's not really that one mistake that she made when she misjudged a ball forward. Other than that, she's looked pretty solid, actually. Anyway, Spain are in possession again. And the game's kind of following a pattern now that we kind of expected it to. It didn't start that way, but now Spain have got their game going, and England are finding it quite difficult to get the ball. But that's fine as long as we keep our shape. And we, you know, I'm sure we will pick the ball out. That cross comes in, cleared away. But again, England can't get the second ball. Bonmati shifts it out to that far side. Lucy Bronze gets a foot in there. That was a good piece of defending against Mariona, who's been running things over on that far side for Spain. She's got the ball again. And England now looking a little bit more ragged than we were.
You've got a lot of control, haven't they, with the ball?
Yeah, you expect them to, really.
Yeah. They're used to having possession, aren't they? But
yeah.
Come on, just give it off them.
James there maybe committed a foul, but Spain keep possession. And it's with Del Castillo again, but that's good defending that time of Alex Greenwood, I think it was. But Del Castillo's got the ball again on this near side. Goes around the outside of Alex Greenwood. Can she get the crossing? She does to the near post. Good defending, actually, from Jess Carter again.
Come on. Keep it.
And now Lauren James has got the ball on this near side. Pinged a long ball forward, but it's an aimless ball, really. And it was looking for Ella Toon, but it was never going to find her. And Spain have picked up position. We can't just give the ball back that easily. We've got to keep hold of it better, because Spain are starting to dictate this game now. And when they've got their tails up, they're very, very difficult to get the ball off them, aren't they? They're finding some little spaces here. Everybody's making good movement, and one of the Badgers done well there. But Lauren James actually defended that better that time. Managed to see that out for a goal kick, and we can just regroup a little bit, because we've had a tough 10-15 minutes here. Conceded a goal, and Spain now knocking it around and doing what we expected them to do a bit earlier in this game. After a really, really bright start from England, we could have scored 2 goals while it was 0-0. But anyway, that's football for you. And I said at the start, we need to take our chances and be clinical when they come along. We haven't been able to do that so far, but we've played okay, though. We're doing okay. In fact, it's only 60-40 possession, but I reckon most of that 60% from Spain has come in the last 20 minutes, because at the beginning, it was all England, really, wasn't it? But I say there's loads of time left yet. We've still got 10 minutes of the first half to play. So we don't need to worry yet. We don't need to panic too much. We just need to get a goal before. Yeah, it'd be lovely to get a goal before half time. Yeah, of course it would. I'm sure we'll get another opportunity. I'm sure we will. But Spain at the moment are looking really, really good, you have to say. Knocking the ball around with confidence now, and England struggling to get it back. Just I say that, they give the ball away, and England do pick up possession. Lucy Bronze over on that far side. She's closed down, but she does well. It's Ella Mariona actually had a bit of a battle over on that far side, haven't they? Lucy Bronze has done well again, actually. You know, she's defended pretty well against Mariona for much of this game, but obviously she just switched off for that goal and allowed Mariona the free header to score. But other than that, she's done okay, Lucy Bronze. And Lauren Hemp has done well as well, again over on that far side. She had a big chance, didn't she, to put England in front not long before Spain scored. Is that going to be a crucial moment in this final? Because had England gone 1-0 up, you never know. Anyway, Paredes bringing the ball forward now for Spain, plays out this near side. And Spain looking in control. But there's plenty of time. We don't need to panic. But since Spain have scored, we haven't really looked like we're going to score. We've really had the ball, actually. We had that one brief moment straight afterwards when Kira Walsh fired wide. But other than that, we've not really had the ball in Spain's half since the goal. And we're just going to have to dig in here, be patient and wait for our moment, but be switched on in the meantime, because I say we can't afford to concede again. We're working so hard without the ball, and even despite that, Spain are still finding spaces all over the pitch. Mariona over on that far side, this time puts a cross in. Leah Williamson again reads it well, heads it out, and Lauren Hempshire are going to pick that ball up, but Mariona wins it back. And Spain just looking in total control at the moment. But it's only 1-0. But it might be another chance here for Spain over on that far side. A cross comes in. Good defending by Lucy Bronze again. It's going to fall to the edge of the box. And is Alexa Putellas there. Back heels it to Mariona Caldente. And Spain almost toying with us at the moment, it seems. There's a ball played in there to Bon Mati. Touches it off to Alexis Putellas over on that far side. We've got a lot of bodies back. Leslie Russo's back there. It's a good defensive header.
Whack it.
And then Lucy Bronze can clear that away. And of course, because Leslie Russo's just been doing their defensive work, there's no one up front for England to keep hold of the ball. And Leo Alexandri's got loads of time. There's a long ball played forward. Alex Greenwood heads that down to Lauren James, and Lauren James has just lost that to Del Castillo. And Del Castillo inside the box tries a shot. It's good defending actually there from Alex Greenwood. And then Georgia Stanway steps in, and Lauren James has gone down. And you have to say she's not looked right from the start of this game. I don't think she was fit.
Started, really.
I don't think she was fit from the start.
Yeah.
And the last game she made it till half time, and this time instead of Beth Mead coming on, it's going to be Chloe Kelly. So we're going to see much more of Chloe Kelly in this game.
Come on, Chloe.
And Lauren James didn't look fit. Another gamble from Serena. She gambled with Jess Carter, and that's kind of paid off to a certain degree because she played okay. But the gamble with Lauren James hasn't paid off. She's had very little contribution in this game anyway. And now her ankle injury has returned, and it is going to be Chloe Kelly to replace her. And that's not a bad sub to come on. Chloe Kelly, who's had such a big impact. Brennan says, watch England come back in the second half. Hope so. Ag says England gets a lesson in football. Well, I don't know. It's still early days yet. And we could have been 2-0 up before they scored. So, that's football for you, isn't it? Anyway, Lauren James is getting some treatment, but I don't think she's going to be able to carry on anyway. It was almost as though everybody knew that she wasn't going to last the game, and maybe they just thought they could get something out of her while she was on. Unfortunately, we didn't really, did we? She just wasn't able to contribute at all in this game. And a player who could have been the match winner for us in this tournament, I felt, was never really fit. And a player that has been a match winner for us is coming on, Chloe Kelly, who's had an amazing tournament. And she's going to get a big chunk of this game now.
Good.
And she certainly deserves to be on the pitch in this final. There's no doubt about that, the impact that she's made. And will we start to see some maybe better quality now into the box? She's going to have to do some defensive work as well, of course, because Lauren James had to work hard defensively. And Chloe Kelly is starting on the left-hand side. I'm not quite sure why they've not switched Lauren Hemp over on the left. Obviously, there's a tactical reason for that, I'm assuming. But now Lauren James has gone off. Obviously, Chloe Kelly can play on its left-hand side, but I think she's more effective on the right. Anyway, Bon Mati now for Spain. Puts a cross into the near post, and it's Esther Gonzalez with the header. But she put it wide. And that could have been curtains for England before half-time. Sometimes you just concede a goal, so you just make a substitution, and you just maybe reorganising yourself, and that's when you can be vulnerable. And we were there, but Esther Gonzalez's header went wide, and England can now have a goal kick, and hopefully now we've got a chance to regroup, get ourselves sorted out after that substitution, which was forced on us. And Spain winning the ball again in midfield. They've been much better than us in midfield. There's no doubt about that. In fact, they've been a much better team after the first 15 minutes, which England did dominate. But anyway, Lucy Bronze now has done well over on that far side, and Lauren Hemp battling away for the ball over on that far side, but she's lost out to Mariona, who's playing well for Spain. That's a good ball into the penalty area. Pulled back, good defensive play again. That was there from Leah Williamson, who's been holding things together at the back for England, sometimes with last-ditch blocks and stuff like that, but she's defending well, Leah Williamson. And now England have got a chance for a counter-attack, maybe. Georgia Stanway with the ball, but there's no way out. Although we've managed to find a way out now. Ella Toon plays the ball back to Jess Carter. This is good for England. And now Alex Greenwood can come forward. We haven't had an attack for quite a long time. We're into the last 3 minutes of this first half. Chloe Kelly's first involvement. Plays the ball up the line. It's a good ball to Georgia Stanway, running at that Spain defence. Plays it back to Chloe Kelly again. Goes around the outside. What's a cross like? It's a good ball. All into the near post. Looking for Ella Toon. It was, and it was good defending actually. But that was a bit better from England. First time we've really managed to have an attack since Spain scored. That was a bit better, and a good ball in again. Obviously, it was Chloe Kelly. We know when she gets the ball in wide areas, it's generally going to be a decent ball in, and that was a good ball. And she's got the ball again on this near side, and suddenly looking a little bit more dangerous. Chloe Kelly running. Can she get the shot away? Oh, she does. It's deflected wide. It's a corner, is it? No, referee's giving a goal kick. I would have got deflected. But Chloe Kelly already's made an impact in this game. She's only been on the field 2 minutes. Again, running at the defence there, cutting field. And that actually wasn't deflected. It did just go out. Just wasn't a great shot actually. No. In the end, I thought it took a deflection, but it didn't. But already Chloe Kelly's looking to make something happen, and maybe that's what was needed in this game. Actually, you know, it's unfortunate for Lauren James to have suffered that injury, which she came into the game carrying anyway. But it's given Chloe Kelly the opportunity to get on this pitch, and she looks hungry, doesn't she, to make something happen? Yeah. And that's what you want, don't you? You want your players coming off the bench to be ready to make a big impact. And obviously, it looks like she's going to be doing that. But we are into the last minute of this first half. We'll probably get a minute or so of stoppage time. The game's flowed, but obviously there was that injury to Lauren James just a few moments ago when she had to be substituted, which came as no surprise to anybody, really. You felt as though the first knock on that ankle was going to probably be the end of her. And to say she didn't look fit anyway from the start of the game. As she didn't against Italy, I didn't think either. But anyway, she made it to half-time. That game not quite half-time this time. And we have got, 30 seconds or so left of this first half, plus whatever stoppage time is going to be added on, which I'm not expecting more than maybe a minute or so. Spain look as though they're going to go in at half-time with a lead. But that doesn't worry England, does it? We like being behind at half-time in these knockout games. It's fine. It's not a problem at all. Bearing in mind, we've still got Michelle Agimac to come on yet. We've got one of them, Chloe Kelly's on, one of the super subs. We're still waiting for the other one. But I'm sure that won't be until a bit later on in this game. But this actual game now, the way it's been playing out, it's actually crying out for Michelle Agimac, isn't it, at some point later when you can see her coming off the bench and causing havoc, as she's done every game in this tournament that she's played. She just puts herself about, charges around all over the place, and, you know, when she's got the ball, she's looked dangerous as well. Anyway, Leslie Russo has been battling away. Again, it's been a tough game for Leslie today. She'd had that chance early on, but she's had to work really hard just to try and be involved. Anyway, Lauren Hemp, can we get a goal before half-time? Wouldn't that be good? Oh, yeah. Lauren Hemp touches it back to Kira Walsh. Thinks across towards his far post. It's going to come all the way across. Is it to Chloe Kelly? It's not, because that's really good defending, actually. And Mariona's just gone down, the goal scorer. Yeah, I think she just landed awkwardly there. Oh, in fact, it wasn't Lucy Bronze. Actually caught her down the back of her ankle. And Mariona's going to finish this. There is 1 minute of stoppage time. There'll be a bit more now because obviously Mariona's just gone down. It was an accident there from Lucy Bronze. she didn't obviously mean to do that. It was just the way that they kind of came together for the header. But anyway, I'm sure Mariona will be fine. We are coming up towards half time anyway. And I'm sure she can get some spray on it during the break and she'll be fine for the second half. The Spain goal score. In fact, there goes. Is that the half-time whistle? Yes, it is. And it is England 0, Spain 1. That goal from Mariona midway through the first half. It was maybe the one time that England defensively switched off for a second. Couple of mistakes it was. We allowed the cross to come in from the near side, England's left, and Mariona at the far post. Lucy Bronze maybe wasn't quite switched on. And it was Mariona headed it in from close range. And, you know, Spain, after the first 10 or 15 minutes when England started well, you have to say Spain have been the better team. They've had a couple of other opportunities. Hannah Hampton made a good save from Esther Gonzalez, who also put a header just wide. But England have had their moments as well. The goalkeeper, Kickoff, had to make 2 good saves, one from Leslie Russo, one from Lauren Hemp while it was 0-0. And then Chloe Kelly's come on and looked quite lively, hasn't she, down this near side. She's, and, you know, with the second half to come. I'm not overly concerned yet. I think we've had some good moments, but Spain have looked good. There's no doubt about that. They've looked really good in that first half. The longer that first half went on, the better they got. Obviously, the goal sort of changed it a little bit. Up until then, they hadn't really clicked properly, had they? They'd had a few moments.
I don't know why James was even on.
Yeah, I don't know why James was on because she didn't look fit, did she?
No.
And they're just showing the goal here, the space that there was.
Yeah.
And it was not great defending. And then 2 players went in the same area. And then Lucy Bronze, poor defending from her. She's got her head in her hands when the ball goes in. And she knows she should have been more alert there. She just allowed Mariona to get in front of her when the cross comes in. She just stands still. She reacts too late. It's a good cross and a good header, but we created those issues ourselves. We made that easier for Spain than it should have been. You know, Spain are good enough anyway without us making it easy for them. And Lucy Bronze knows that she really, really was asleep there. And I'll say you switch off against Spain for a second and they can punish her. And unfortunately, other than that, we've defended fairly well, I think. You know, they've had a bit of the ball, Spain, without creating too many big opportunities. But I'll say, you know, you switch off for a minute and that's what can happen, unfortunately. And that's what has happened. But I'm still fairly optimistic that we can score a goal in the second half. I do, you know, we've got him behind. Leslie Russo got him behind here. And that was a really good effort, actually. But Lauren James just didn't look as though she had enough determination to get there, which is unusual for Lauren James. You know,
really not fit.
See, this is quite early in the game. And, you know, why didn't she should have gambled a bit earlier on that. She would have probably got there. But that's a really good finish from Leslie Russo, actually. That's a good save from the goalkeeper. And she's not scored many goals in this tournament, Leslie Russo, just that one. But she's certainly playing well. And she was unlucky there, actually, not to find that bottom corner. But yeah, Lauren James there should have been more alert and switched on to that. And then, you know, she could easily have got herself a simple goal. And of course, they're showing now the other chance, which was, of course, Lauren Hemp's effort. And good save by the goalkeeper again. But these are the sort of chances, aren't they? In a final against a team like Spain, you've got to be more clinical there. Both, they're both unlucky. You know, we've got 2 good saves from the goalkeeper. We could have been 2-0 up. But, you know, you've got to be more clinical in those situations and you've got to get the goal and take the lead. And unfortunately, we wasn't able to. And, yeah, and we find ourselves having to come from behind again. But it's fine. Don't panic, guys. It's all fine. What did you make of that first half?
It was okay. Like the beginning was good, on the front foot, but then as soon as Spain settled down, that was it really. The passing was really good and the pressing, and it got more shape to them than us. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
getting that first goal for them as well as give them confidence, and we just need to do what we normally do and just come back and get a goal. It's not over.
No, it's not over. Absolutely no, it's not over. It's absolutely not over. But
it would have been nice for us to score first for once.
And we had the chances, didn't we, as well?
Yeah, we did have a few chances.
2 of them
there.
chances. Take one of them, and it is a different game. But I still fairly confident we can score in the second half. It's just that, are we going to stop them scoring another one or two? That's the question, isn't it? That's they've got goals in them as well. They've stretched their defence quite a lot there towards the end of that first half, and we've had a few last-ditch blocks and stuff to hang in there and keep ourselves in it. But let's see.
It's only 1-0 at the moment, so we can come back.
Oh yeah, no, we can come back, and we've done it before. We've got players on the bench who can make an impact as well. Yeah, exactly. We were down against Italy, and it took a late goal in that game. But the one thing about this team is they'll keep going right to the end.
Yeah.
And if it's still 1-0 to Spain with a couple of minutes to go, you'd still fancy our chances of nicking a goal, however the game's playing out. So what we need to do is keep ourselves in it for as long as possible. Keep it at 1-0. Don't concede another goal, and then with maybe some changes from the bench or whatever it might be, and keep ourselves in it, and then anything's possible. But well,
we've got Chloe on now as well, so
I think she's going to make a difference. I think
because I don't think Lawrence James was doing anything. I don't think she should have started actually.
No, I don't think she was fit.
And if it hadn't been anybody else on the
I think sometimes Serena is wanting to not make changes to the team, and if you can get away with playing a player even if they're not 100% fit, she'll take that risk.
You shouldn't.
And maybe you shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, did that make a difference to the goal? I don't know. It was down that side of the pitch, but I don't know if having Chloe Kelly on from the start would have stopped that. I can understand Serena wanting the impact players to come off the bench to have that impact when they're needed later on. And starting one of those impact players in Chloe Kelly may have been a risk as well. But if you're not fit, if you're not 100% fit, it's a risk, isn't it? Playing a player that's not fit.
You're playing with one less person if she's not fit,
and it's almost like you almost having to make a substitute. We had to do it against Italy at half time, didn't we? Lauren James had to go off.
That could have been saved, but we didn't have to make it.
Yeah, and it's one substitute less that you can make later on in the game. So I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, it's happened now.
Exactly.
And Chloe Kelly's on, and she's got 45 minutes this time instead of maybe 15 or 20 minutes that she's had in the previous game. She's got a lot longer in this game to really have an impact.
Yeah,
but I think that Chloe Kelly's better, or Chloe Kelly's impact's been better when we've had two up front, because she's got two players to hit. With her crosses at the minute, sometimes there's no one in the box, and sometimes it's just Leslie on her own. When Michelle comes on, her crosses in, there's two players attacking the ball, and that's created a havoc in the box, which has led to her scoring some goals in the previous games. And that won't happen until later on in the game when either Michelle, you'd imagine, or Aggie come on, and then we've got the two attackers in there. So I don't know, but I don't know. I'm not sure what we can do in this second half, really, other than keep ourselves in the game for as long as we can, and then hopefully get some chances later on, as has been the case in the previous games. And hopefully Michelle can come up with another goal. Wouldn't that be amazing? I wonder if the players ever come off the bench and scored important equalizers in the quarterfinal, semi-final, and final. I wonder if anyone's ever done that before. I would guess probably not, because that'd be some achievement, wouldn't it, if she can? And maybe she, the opportunity is going to be there for her now, isn't it? If it stays at 1-0 and she comes on with 15 minutes to go or something, she's got that chance to get another important goal for the third game in a row, which would be quite astonishing, wouldn't it, really? Let's be honest. Anyway, let's hope that we can get an equaliser anyway before then. They're just showing a few of the goals of the tournament, and they're just showing Lauren James's now against Holland, actually, which was a good goal. And that's the Lauren James that we've not seen enough of in this tournament, have we?
Yeah.
And, she came into the tournament with a bit of an injury issue. And obviously she's got injury issues as it's gone on. Where it sees most of the goals of the tournament are scored by Spain, really. But there you go. and maybe we need a goal in a tournament in the second half of this final. And they got a France one there against Holland as well from Cascarine. That was a good goal, wasn't it, actually? When she smashed it in that far corner. That was a really good goal. There has been some good goals in this tournament, there's no doubt, actually. And I say it's been a good tournament, I think. It's been enjoyable. I've enjoyed the games. And we've got at least 45 minutes more left to play. Hopefully a bit longer than 45 minutes if we need it, an extra half an hour. But you never know, we might get 2 goals in the second half and we might win it in 90 minutes, who knows. But we shall see. We'll be starting the second half very, very shortly. Roger says, I've just come across a Facebook post from the Prime Minister. Will it be a bank holiday if England win? No, it absolutely won't be. Absolutely, definitely won't be. So that's not even worth considering because it's not going to happen. It takes longer than that little amount of time to organise a bank holiday. You need to do it like months in advance. So it definitely won't happen. It's just a load of waffle. And that's that really. But yeah, we're going to have the second half and it'll be irrelevant anyway unless England can score at least 1 goal in the second half. Hopefully 2 and win the game. But
hopefully.
Let's see.
I'm going to make a cup of Do you want a cup of
Have a bottle of water, actually.
A bottle of water. Right. Okay, I'll get you a bottle of water. Oh.
But can England turn this game around?
Come on.
Can England turn this game around?
We used to be 1 behind, so.
Yeah. If anybody can do it, it's England, isn't it? Anyone else should look at it and think, 1-0 down against Spain, no chance. But this England team, you do feel as though if anybody can do it, we can. With the players that we've got on the bench, you know, that can come off the bench and have an impact. Let's see. Let's see what happens in the second half, shall we? Because it's all to play for still. It is all to play for still. Anyway, the teams are coming back out for this second half, and hopefully England can find a way back into this final and get ourselves the trophy back. That's what we want, isn't it? Can we do it? Yes, of course we can. Andreas has sent me a few more videos from the game. Well, from the first part of the game. So England coming back out again for this second half. Reggie says, thanks for the confirmation. Also, the past shows the Prime Minister is an Arsenal fan. I'm fine if that's... Well, he is an Arsenal fan, but we don't want him to be an Arsenal fan, do we? Because he's a bit of a tit. And the last thing we need is him being an Arsenal fan, really. But yes, unfortunately, he is an Arsenal fan. As indeed is Jeremy Corbyn, I think. But anyway, that's the way it is, unfortunately. But there you go. Anyway, the teams are back out for this second half. And Mariona is back out for Spain. Obviously, she got an injury just before half time. But she's okay. I thought she would be. And I don't think England have made any further changes. You wouldn't imagine that they would do. Serena, it's far too early for Serena to make a change unless an injury occurs. And I don't expect Spain are going to make any changes yet because they'll be pretty happy with how that first half played out, won't they? Seeing as they pretty much dominated most of that game from the 15th minute onwards, really. But England did have some bright moments before that, and hopefully we can start this second half well. And then get ourselves back in it. Chloe Kelly is going to be key to that, you feel. But it is Mariona's goal that separates the teams. And it is going to be Spain to start the second half. England are attacking the goal to our right this time, which is the end where the Spanish fans are congregated. And that switching around didn't really help England, did it, in that first half? But anyway, maybe attacking the other end might work out better. So Esther Gonzalez is gets the second half off and underway for Spain. And England have 45 minutes to try and find a way to retain this trophy. That was won so spectacularly 3 years ago, of course, which is a shame because if we do lose this game, we would have held this trophy for the least amount of time because it's normally every 4 years at all, isn't it? It used to be every 2 years, though, didn't it, actually? Now it's 3 years, so actually we won't have held it for the least time possible. Anyway, the ball is currently back with the Spanish goalkeeper, plays it out this near side, and Lucy Bronze puts some pressure on, but Leah Williamson does well, actually. And Lucy Bronze gets the ball back and finds Alex Greenwood. And Georgia Stanway Kira Walter try to ping it out to the far side, looking for Chloe Kelly. And the Toon does well wins the ball in midfield, but Spain again win it back. And they're not giving that ball up quite as easily now as they were maybe earlier on in this game. When they had quite a few loose passes, but they've been a lot better in since then. Anyway, England have got possession over on that far side, and Chloe Kelly gets the ball. Looked like there was a foul actually on Alex Greenwood over there, and that's offside. That's offside. It's got to be offside. Anyway, Spain coming forward. It did look offside, and maybe the flag will go up at the end of this move. Mariona's got the ball. Tries a shot and it goes just wide, and now the flag. Why on earth didn't you put your flag up a lot earlier than that? It's obvious it was offside.
That's crazy.
Yes, you are supposed to wait until that passage of play is finished, but it had to the flag had to go up earlier there. She was miles offside. It was. You can understand it if it's quite a tight decision. Maybe keep the flag down and let VAR sort it out. But when it's that obvious, I mean, she had to be 4 yards offside. You've got to put the flag up then. Surely you've got to. Anyway. There's a Spanish fan there. Actually, no, it looks like that's a Spanish team. A few England fans, which is quite good, isn't it? But that can happen in women's football. That's what it's about, isn't it? Anyway, England are trying to win the ball back here. Lauren Hemp can't quite get there. And they've actually kept the two wide players on those opposite wings to what they'd normally play, which I thought may have changed. I mean, they've won the ball back with Lauren Hemp, but England can't keep it. And that's been a problem for a long spell in this game. England not been able to keep the ball. We did really well at the beginning, but we just haven't been able to keep the ball since, really. Certainly not since Spain have scored. We've really struggled, and Spain are coming forward again. And we just have to dig in here, don't we? Keep it at 1-0, and we will get chances. We will definitely get some chances again. Anyway, Spain coming forward now, drilled across the box, and Kira Walsh is there doing a good defensive job, actually. Clears the ball away. And Lissy Russo's having to drop deep to try and get involved, and she can't get the ball. So frustrating, I'm sure it is for her, but she doesn't stop working. And she has had a fantastic tournament, but no one's going to really recognise that because she's got one goal. And for a striker, you'd expect to be scoring more goals anyway. Spain trying to come forward now over on that far side. Jess Carter's across. Does well and just puts it out for a throw. But England just can't keep hold of the ball. And that is not going to help us to score a goal, is it, if we can't keep the ball? It is a throw to Spain over on that far side. Spain in possession again. And England just trying to work hard here to close down the space. Ball played up this near side. Mariona plays it back to Alexandri. And it's gone into midfield to Guerrero. Plays it out to the far side to Del Castillo. Goes round the outside, far too easy inside the box. Plays it infield to Bonmati. Bonmati shot and straight at Hannah Hampton. Come on. And Hannah Hampton made a decent enough save. It was straight at her there. She wasn't going to be caught out of the near post like Germany were the other night in the semi-final. It was a little bit too easy that for Spain. And Bon Matty's shot, and Hannah Hampton did well. Got her body behind the ball. And England survive. It remains 1-0. Chloe Kelly now plays it back to Jess Carter. Alex Greenwood exchange passes there. And England just need to keep holding the ball for a bit.
Yes.
Leah Williamson now is going to go long up that near side. It's not a bad ball, actually. Leslie Russo's going to chase after it. And Leslie Russo's going to get there, but she's not going to keep it in. And that's the problem, isn't it? You know, when you've got to work that hard to get the ball, she's desperate to make something happen when she gets it. And sometimes you've just got to be a little bit more patient. And just keep hold of it. Play it back, keep possession. It's what Spain do. You know, they don't press anyway. Lauren Hemp's done really well on this near side. Can she get the cross in? She gets it into the box to the near post. Leslie Russo's shot hits a Spain player who was right in front of her. But this is a bit better from England now. That was a bit of momentum there. Again, it's Lauren Hemp who's won the ball back. She's done that probably more than the other England player. Although she's playing on the other side that you'd normally expect her to. She's done well, actually. She has won the ball back, playing against her Man City teammate, Alexandri. And it was Leslie Russo inside the box. In the end, it hits Alexandri there. It wasn't a handball. And that's the best England have put together, really, in an attacking sense for some time in this game. Like I say, we will get some chances. We will, as long as this game goes on. We just need to be clinical and take one. Certainly, we have to score the next goal in this game, because if Spain do get a second one, they've got a chance over on that far side. It's on Badger again, and the cross this time's blocked. Comes back. There's a bit of space on the edge of the box. No, there's not. Oh, in fact, there is. There's a misjudgment there. Mariona's shot, and Hannah Hampton makes the save. And there was a couple of poor defensive mistakes there again from England, and again it almost proved costly. And the cross came in there, and Lucy Bronze couldn't deal with that ball at all. Completely misjudged it.
Misjudged the header there. Just missed it completely.
And in the end, we got away with that one.
Missed it.
Because Mariona's shot she had too much time to get the ball under control. England coming forward now.
Come on, Lasses.
Toon tries to thread that ball through. It wasn't a bad ball, actually, looking for the run there of Georgia Stanway. But Spain managed to deal with that. And now England got a throw on his near side. Better. That is better. This is more like we started the first half.
Come on.
Anyway, Lucy Bronze now on this near side. The ball's gone out. It's going to be a throw to Spain this time. Maybe we didn't make the most of that, did we?
Well.
Anyway. So we're keeping ourselves in the game at the minute, which is what we have to do. And I suppose if we can make it to 65 minutes or 70 minutes at 1-0, that's when the changes will probably happen. And you can see Michelle Adjaman coming on and just causing absolute chaos, like she's done in every other game. Anyway, Lauren Hemp again's done well. In fact, she was just, the ball was just cut out there by Carbona, and in fact, it's going to be a throw to Spain on this near side. The Spain fans are enjoying themselves at the moment. And they're in possession again on this near side. And then it's a foul by Esther Gonzalez on Lucy Bronze. And England got a free kick, which we've taken quickly. Alex Greenwood finds it. Jess Carter finds Alex Greenwood again, and it's going to go back to Hannah Hampton. 54 minutes on the clock. Still plenty of time. And Jess Carter bringing the ball forward. Don't do too much, though. She almost gave it away, but she's done well, actually, again. She had a half-decent game, Jess Carter. You have to say she's done all right. And now Lauren Hemp, who's had a good game again for England, tries to thread the ball up that line, looking for Kira Walsh. But again, Spain win it back, and now they're moving the ball forward. Every time they come forward, they do look. It's moments, isn't it, around the ball edge of the box. And Alexia Puteas can't curl it into the far corner. And it's gone behind for a goal kick to England. Try to find that bottom corner there, but that was never going to curl enough, was it, to beat Hannah Hampton? And it's a goal kick to to England. But it's been a fairly positive start to the second half. I think England have started to keep the ball a little bit better. We still need to keep it more. But it's a throw to England now on this near side. Most of our attacks in this second half have come down this near side, haven't they? Chloe Kelly's hardly had the ball, which, obviously she comes on the pitch and you want her to be involved, and the ball hasn't really gone down that side at all. It's all been down this right-hand side for England, which is where Lauren Hemp's been playing, and England got another throw. We're gaining some yards up the pitch. We're getting closer to the edge of the Spain penalty area. Lucy Bronze it is with the throw again. Throws it up the line looking for Lauren Hemp. Was that a foul? Referee says no, and Spain can clear the ball away. That's good defending though from England. And we've got possession again. Leah Williamson now goes back to Hannah Hampton.
I'm trying to do on the other side now.
10 minutes of the second half played. Still as we were.
Come on.
And now we're getting the ball out over on that far side. Georgia Stanway does find Chloe Kelly. First time she's really had the ball in the second half again. It's a good ball. Let's see Russo with a header. Oh, and she scored.
Yes,
and it's
get it.
Scored in the
goal.
final goal made at Arsenal there. Chloe Kelly.
Chloe Kelly.
Leslie Russo with the goal. The
save.
first time she's had the ball in the second half. We've been waiting for her to get it. She's finally got it, and she puts a perfect cross in.
More that.
And England are back on level
Back
terms.
in it.
And Leslie Russo, she hasn't had much luck in front of goal in this tournament, has she? She just hasn't had much luck at all. But that was brilliant there. Chloe Kelly, a little bit of space, got the ball onto her right.
Fantastic cross.
Right, but what a cross.
Back
and again,
in.
it's a headed goal in this final.
Look at that.
And it's Leslie Russo heads it back the way it came, and that's where it needed to go. And right into that far corner, the goalkeeper could only stand and watch.
It. Get in.
And Arsenal create and score that goal. In fact, the two goals have been both scored by Arsenal players in this final. Not surprisingly, seeing as we are champions of Europe. And suddenly England now I've got momentum in this game. It's a bit early for England to be scoring, actually. 56 minutes. What's going on? It's far too early. What are we playing at? And now there's going to be a free kick to Spain, I think it is. And a yellow card is there for Leslie Russo. Just scored and actually just got herself a yellow card. But wow, what a moment that is for her. And it was a bit late, actually, that challenge there on her former Manchester United teammate on a Badger, and it is a free kick to Spain and a yellow card for the England goal scorer. But England back on level terms in this game. And we've still got over half an hour to win it. Wow.
Anything can happen.
I said we'd get chances. We've got one, and we finally took one. And I said it's been a much brighter start to the second half from England anyway. There's another free kick there. It's probably going to be another yellow card. Lucy Bronze flew in there on Olga Kimona, who's going to make the most of this. And I think Lucy Bronze is probably going to get a yellow card as well for that challenge there.
Yeah.
And she has. I don't think you can have too many complaints about that, actually. She did fly in there, didn't she, Lucy? In fact, she won the ball. It was on the follow-up, actually. It was a follow-up. I mean, she did win the ball. Is that just momentum taking her forward? I'm not sure. Maybe that's a bit unfortunate to get a yellow card for that, actually.
I don't think that was yellow card.
Because she did win the ball. If it's just momentum, there's not much you can do. If she kind of kept her leg out on purpose, she's kind of saying she didn't. Obviously, she can speak Spanish anyway to the Spanish player. They've been playing in Barcelona herself, of course, and I'm sure she didn't mean it. But
she got the ball first, and she
did get the ball, and she did catch her on the follow through. But I don't know. That seems a bit of a harsh yellow card. Looking at it again, at first it looked like a bit of a wild challenge, but actually, yeah, she got the ball, and you know, when you're moving forward, your momentum takes you, doesn't it? And that seems to be what happened there. Anyway, it is a free kick, which is probably the right decision. I think the yellow card is actually a bit harsh, but anyway, the important thing is England are going to have to defend this free kick. Because the last thing we need to do, having got ourselves level with such a great bit of play, is to concede straight away. Anyway, it's going to be Alexia Puteas with the free kick. Goes deep towards the far post. The header comes in, but it's straight into the arms of Hannah Hampton. And England can just take a bit of a breather, because it's been a hell of a start to this second half, hasn't it? It has been much better from England, and we got Chloe Kelly on the ball, and she's got another assist, and we need to be doing that a little bit more. England trying to play it out from the back, which is always risky against Spain, but we've done quite well there. Chloe Kelly plays the ball forward this time, looking for Georgia Stanway, and Chloe Kelly's going to win it back again. Is she not quite? And Spain can bring it forward over on that far side. Again, the cross is going to come in. Deflected well, actually. Good defending from Alex Green. Not a good clearance from Jess Carter, but she does well, actually, to block the second one. And made up for a mistake there, Jess Carter. And that's all you can do, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And she did well there, actually, in the end. And it was good defending before that by Alex Greenwood as well. And that left side of England's defence, which has caused us problems all tournament. Yes, Spain's goal did come from that, but actually we've been a lot tighter down that side in this game. Anyway, Spain in possession again. And looking to kind of get themselves back in front. Lucy Bronze does well again defensively, and that's a good ball forward. And Leslie Russo's going to chase after this.
Yeah, it was obstruction. Is that allowed?
Alexandri just got in her way there to stop her from getting through.
That was like an obstruction.
Leslie Russo will chase absolutely everything. And she did, of course, score against Spain last time we played them in the Nations League. Spain did, of course, win that game 2-1, but she scored against Spain again. And this goal's a much more important one in the final of the Euros, and England are level. And that was what we needed. We've coming up to the midway point in the second half. And England now kind of forward to get over on that far side with Chloe Kelly. It was her cross that set up the goal, as she's done a few times in this tournament already. What a tournament she's had. What 2025 she's had, Chloe Kelly. Amazing stuff. And she's got the ball again. It's Georgia Stanway over on that far side. Chloe Kelly has got the ball now. Again, she can look to get the cross in. Again, she does get the cross in. This one's going all the way across towards Lauren Hemp. In fact, it's a defender, puts it behind. And in fact, it's given as a goal kick. Must have come off Lauren Hemp. But again, every time Chloe Kelly gets the ball in a crossing position, something's going to happen. And
you just need to get on the end of it.
And in the end, it was Lauren Hemp there. Couldn't quite get enough on that. But Chloe Kelly, again, causing all the problems.
Yeah.
And what a fantastic tournament she's had. And she can still have more impact, even more in this game, in this final.
Why am I going that far back?
That's fine. Just keep possession. It's fine. Just let us keep possession. We've had the momentum now. Funny enough, when Spain scored, they had the ball for a long time after that, and they got the momentum. Yeah, since we've scored, we've had the momentum in this game, and we need to just turn that pressure up on Spain a little bit more. If we can get ourselves in front, who knows? Leslie Russo's had to work hard again, and she's done really well. Chloe Kelly's in space over on that far side, and she's going to get that ball as well. Now you need to get some bodies in the box.
Get forward,
Chloe Kelly plays it forward to Alex Greenwood, and she was kind of defended well actually there. And that's when you've maybe got a defender coming forward in that position. But again, Chloe Kelly at the heart of another England attack. Leslie Russo done well in there as well. And it's her goal that's brought England level. And
what? Look at him.
Looks like Michael Jackson there's come back to support England. Anyway, Lucy Bronze wins that header. And momentum is definitely with England now in this second half. England won, Spain won in the final of Euro 2025. And this game, I said before, it could go either way. It was a 50-50 game, and it certainly played out that way. And there is still nothing to choose between these sides. Midway point in the second half. There's a long ball forward here. Lucy Bronze up this near side. He's going to chase it. Keep chasing. Ball goes back to the goalkeeper. Leslie Russo's put the goalkeeper under pressure. She's done well there, actually. And then there's a foul there. Surely it's a foul. In fact, is it a foul? It is a foul. I think Georgia Stanway was a little bit too eager there to win the ball. And it's Carmona again. In fact, it was Lauren Hemp. Sometimes she walks a thin line between yellow cards, doesn't she? And that was a foul. And, you know, you could say that one was more of a yellow card than Lucy Bronze's one when you look at the replay of it. But anyway, it is a free kick to Spain, which Carmona is going to take. Plays it out up this near side. Spain, they're looking to try to come forward over on that far side, which they do. But that ball's not a great ball into the box, and England can deal with it. Although not very well dealt with it actually.
Back very well, was it?
Spain coming forward again. It's Bonmati on the edge of the penalty area, plays it square to Proteus. And Spain coming forward again. And England just working hard defensively here. Oh, what a great tackle that is. Is that Lauren Hemp? She works so hard for the team. That's a good ball forward as well. Leslie Russo actually got the pace to get in. Not quite. It was good covering defending there from the captain Paredes. And England are winning the ball well there. And we won the ball back again.
Come on.
This is much better from England. Much, much better. And why can't we play like this in the first half of games? Why do we have to wait till the second half to get going? But anyway, it doesn't matter too much. It's 1-1 and we have definitely got the momentum in this final. Can we get ourselves in front? Then we'll see what Spain are all about, won't we? You know, far too many times they're always in front of games, they're always leading.
Oh, that was bad.
It becomes easy for them. Anyway, they're coming forward again here. And England lost the ball in midfield.
Just get the shape,
The ball over on that far side. And Basel tries to fire it across the goal. Actually, it wasn't. It was Del Castillo. And it's gone behind. And England got away with that because we lost the ball inside the centre circle. It was Lucy Bronze was out muscled a little bit there. And suddenly England looked a little bit stretched. But Alex Greenwood did well. And in the end, she forced Del Castillo to fire in a first-time cross. And it went wide, and we're coming up towards the 67th minute. It's a goal kick to England. England won, Spain won the final of Euro 2025, and England are in with a great chance of retaining the title. Spain are making their first sub. It is going to be Pina to come on, scored twice against England, of course, in the Nations League game recently before this tournament. She came off the bench and scored, didn't she? Them 2 goals. Let's hope the repeat doesn't happen today. Of course, England have got some substitutions of their own still to come on. A little bit early for Serena to do it yet. Mm-hmm. And it's only 1-1, so she may not do it at all yet anyway. She tends to like it when we're losing. But anyway, that's going to go out for a goal kick. Esther Gonzalez can kick that in. And it may well be her that departs for
Pina.
Claudia Pina, of course. But we shall see. You know, it's a goal kick to England, which Hannah Hampton is about to take. Spain aren't making that change quite yet. They're going to wait a little bit longer. That goal kicks up this near side, and it's going to fall here to Ella Toon. A little bit of space for Ella Toon. She's got Chloe Kelly outside over on that far side. Chloe Kelly's going to cut in field and try a shot maybe. Goes around the outside and tries a shot. Oh, it's right across the face of the goal. In fact, the goalkeeper got a touch on it. And Chloe Kelly got the winner in the last final. She can't do it again, can she? Surely not. That would be amazing, wouldn't it, if she did? Anyway, that shot there, the goalkeeper just got a hand on it. And I think that was going into the far corner as well. In fact, it was going into the far corner. That's another good save, actually. She's made 3 good saves, Kata Cullen, in this game, you have to say. She has made 3 really, really good saves.
Wow.
And that is what has kept this game. That's what's actually kept Spain in it. For all their possession, all their great football, England could easily have scored 4 goals in this game. The one we have scored, plus the 3 that she saved. So, and now we've got a corner, an opportunity to maybe get the goal.
Come on.
Chloe Kelly's going to take this corner. It's quite a good corner as well. It goes all the way across the penalty area. And was that... I think it was Leah Williamson, actually. It just came at her quite quickly. She wasn't able to get it under control, and Spain did clear it away. Coming up to the last 20 minutes. And Chloe Kelly slips over there just as she was getting that ball under control. And suddenly Spain now can bring it forward. And that was a shame because England may well have had another opportunity there. Instead, it's Mariona Caldente coming forward for Spain. Plays the ball up this near side. Across is drilled in. Good header away there from Leah Williamson, I think it was. And England do manage to clear that away. But Spain still in possession. You have to say this game is finally balanced now, isn't it? It's very difficult to pick a winner here. Spain are coming forward looking for those spaces again. The cross is drilled into the near post and Hannah Hampton's there. No problem at all for her. It was Del Castillo's come out now, pops up on his left-hand side. And again, like her previous cross, wasn't really that good. And Michelle Adjemang is coming on.
Oh, come on, Michelle.
This is exciting times. Get 2 strikers in there to cause some havoc.
Aye.
And
Come
Michelle
on,
Adjemang,
Michelle.
who has caused havoc in every game she's played in this tournament, is about to come on. And Claudia Pina is coming on as well. In fact, that's going to be the first change for Spain. And it's actually Alexia Putellas who's going off. But the big moment's coming for Michelle Adjemang.
Come on, Michelle.
Who would have thought,
Do your
she's
stuff.
been out on loan and she's about to play in a final of a major international tournament. Incredible. What an incredible rise it's been for Michelle Adjemang. And she's about to come off the bench. And it is Leslie Russo going off. So it's not going to be 2 up top. It's just going to be 1, unless Beaver Jones is coming on as well, because it looks like England making a second change as well. But Michelle Adjemang is on.
Come on, Michelle.
And we've seen what an impression she's already made in this tournament. She's got 20 minutes in this final as well. So Serena's going for it here. She's giving her a big opportunity here.
Yeah.
The teenager. What a story that would be if she. I say, can she do it 3 games in a row? That would be quite incredible, wouldn't it? It really would. And she's got, say, 20 minutes or so to have an impression in this game. What she will do is she's going to put herself about. There's no doubt about that. Another Spain player's gone down injured. Are they pretending to be injured? You always wonder, don't you, when a Spain player goes down. It's Olga Carmona who's spent a lot of time on the floor in this game. And the challenge there from Lauren Hemp. And I wouldn't really say that's a foul. She just jumped for the ball anyway. She is back up again, Olga Carmona, and I think it's going to be a throw to England on this near side, which Lucy Bronze is going to take. 34,000 is the crowd. I don't know what it said sold out, so that must be it looks sold out. Obviously, the final at Wembley held a lot more, a bigger stadium, but it's great that it's another sellout for. I mean, the crowds in this tournament have been fantastic. The Swiss people, it's the highest ever aggregate attendance, even higher than in England, which is incredible, really, isn't it, when you think about it? For a country like Switzerland, where women's football isn't anywhere near as big. And that's a good ball forward over the top. Chloe Kelly's going to get there. No, she's not, because Katakai's out of her box and clears it away. But it's going to be a throw to England.
Come
over on that far side.
The pressure on.
And you have to say, for all Spain's possession, England have had the biggest chances in this game. You know, out of the 2 goalkeepers, the Spanish goalkeepers had to make a lot more saves. Hannah Hampton's shots, she's had a few things straight at her she's had to deal with, but, you know, Katakai has had to make 3 really, really good saves in this game. And that ball just bounced out over Chloe Kelly's head there. He's gone out for a throw. What an impact she's made. Got the assist, and she almost got the goal as well. And it was a good save again from the goalkeeper. And Leslie Russo is now on the bench, sitting with her friend Lotta Woober-Moy. And I'm sure she'll be pleased that she's got that goal. But England need to find another one, because Spain are coming forward now. It is Pino, her first opportunity really to get on the ball. Plays it back in field, gets it back. Pino on this near side. Lucy Bronze is going to go on the outside, and that's a great save from Hannah Hampton. That is a great save from Hannah Hampton, you have to say. Yeah. Because that ball seemed to swerve a lot in the air, and it could have gone anywhere, actually. I'm not really sure if that was meant as a shot or a cross. It was fired, drilled in. In fact, it was a shot. That's a really good save, actually. She was almost diving the wrong way, but she managed to get a strong arm on that, Hannah Hampton. And the goalkeepers have both had big impacts in this final, haven't they? You have to say. And that was a good save from Hannah Hampton, that one. First real time she's been properly tested, actually, where this corner comes in from Pino again, headed out at the near post. England can't get it away, though. Comes back out to Pino. The Spanish substitute puts that ball in, and Michelle Adjemang with a defensive header. I'm sure that's not what she's been brought on for, but she did a good job there. This cross comes in. Again, it's a dangerous ball, and did Lucy Bronze get a touch on that? Is it going to be another corner? I think it might be. But Michelle Adjumang was in there with a defensive header. We're doing that side of the game as well. That's a corner now to Spain again on this near side, which Pinar's going to take. And the last one causes us a few problems. And Irene Paredes is in there, quite dangerous in the air. That corner comes in. Hannah Hampton gets a punch on it. And then Jess Carter's going to try and get the ball clear over on that far side. In fact, she's not able to because Spain done really well actually to kick that ball in. Michelle Adjumang there wins a tackle, but in fact, the referee's already given a free kick to Spain. The thing with Spain is you tackle a Spanish player and they make sure the referee knows they've been tackled because they'll go down and make a big deal out of it. I mean, she did catch her a little bit late. I mean, Christ, she didn't need to go down like that though, did she? Anyway, it is going to be a free kick to Spain after the end of all of that. And we're into the last 15 minutes of this final. Are we going to see more extra time drama for England? It is a free kick which Pinar's going to take. She's only just come on. She's already taken a couple of good corners. And now she's going to take this free kick as well. And England are going to have to do some more defending here. As we move in to the last 15 minutes of this final. England 1, Spain 1. Free kick comes in. It's too deep this time. Well, that's going to come all the way across to this near side to Carmona and Michelle Adjumang. And the referee says play on. She don't care, does she? Brilliant stuff. And now England got a chance to come forward. Lauren Hemp does well and England won the throw. And suddenly this game is becoming quite tense. Michelle Adjumang there showing exactly what she's about. She's put herself about every time she's come on. She doesn't care who she's playing against, doesn't care about the opposition, and she shows no respect to them at all. You know, she just gets in there and does what she has to do. And you've got to say, well, what an impact she has made in this tournament. If she doesn't win Young Player of the Tournament, then I think something's seriously wrong. Okay, she hasn't put many minutes in. She doesn't have many minutes on the pitch, really. But the impact that she's made has been quite sensational. And there's a ball hoof forward. Actually, it might turn out to be a good ball. If Lauren Hemp can get on the end of it, she can. Just on the edge of the Spanish penalty area. She needs some help and support. I made the wrong ball, but she's picked the ball up again. And the two actually is. And England playing some good stuff here. Lauren Hemp, can she get the crossing this time? She does get the crossing. Michelle Adjumang's on the end of it. Flicks it on. It's going to come all the way to Chloe Kelly on the far side. Plays it back to Alex Greenwood. 77 minutes on the clock. Can England get themselves in front? Leah Williamson brings it forward. Gets the ball out to this near side. She's going to get it back. Leah Williamson inside the penalty area. Puts it across the box. And Chloe Kelly's coming in.
Oh my God.
And it's cleared away. Oh, amazing stuff here from England.
Oh,
wow.
God.
If only Michelle Adjumang had gambled there, she could have got a little tap in.
I know.
I don't think she was expecting Leah Williamson to get on the end of it. England still in possession here. This is a good spell from England, actually. And suddenly we look the more likely here. Brilliant play that was from Leah Williamson. Actually got forward unusually in an unusual position, and the referee there doesn't give a foul. And Spain have now won the ball back. Pinar can come forward, and this will be just typical. A ball played into Mariona Caldente. Did score Spain's goal. Seemed like a long time ago now, but that cross is deflected behind by Lucy Bronze, and I think she's got winded. But she's made of stern stuff, Lucy Bronze. But Leah Williamson there got forward, played the 1-2, and nobody gambled. Nobody look. Oh, why isn't someone in there?
I know.
That is so frustrating because if someone was in there, they get a tap in.
That would have been in.
That is so frustrating. That because that was actually a really good piece of play, and maybe they wasn't expecting Leah Williamson to manage to get on the end of that and get it across. But you've got to gamble. That's what you do. You know, it is a corner to Spain. After all of that, which Pinar's going to take again. Again, it's a decent ball, but it's headed out by Lucy Bronze, and England should be able to get this clear this time, although not really that well. And Spain do keep possession, but Michelle Adjumang's going to try and win it back. But England get the ball out this time. It's going to be a throw to Spain on this near side. Lucy Bronze has gone down again. But she's not going to go off, is she? Obviously. And wow, we've got 11 minutes to play. This is England's time, isn't it? Last 10, 11 minutes. This is where England really, really click into gear. And Hampton's gone down as well now, actually, which is a bit of a worry because obviously the other two goalkeepers have never played a game for England before. But I'm sure she'll be okay to carry on. But it's all happening here. And England are looking stronger. You have to say England are looking stronger. And the substitutions again making an impact. And that was a big, big chance there though for England. If only someone had gambled on that. If only someone had gambled.
God.
But anyway, they're just showing the two goals again, the two headers, the two Arsenal players that created them, and Leslie Russo celebration now. And Michelle before she came on celebrating the equaliser, and she's now got the chance to get the winner herself. Maybe, who knows?
Come on!
But it is Leslie Russo's goal that's brought England level, and we're into the last 10 minutes, and it's getting tense. But England are certainly giving this a good go. You have to say we've played much better in this game than we did in the World Cup final. In fact, we've played much better in this game than we have in most of the tournament. You have to say, really, sure. We've been very hit and miss. But we've played well in this game. You know, we've had to dig in when we've had to. We've defended reasonably well for most of the game, and we've had 3 or 4 really good chances as well. We could be in front. We've had the better chances for all Spain's possession. We have had the better chances. There's no doubt about that. And we've still got time to get the goal and win this game and retain that trophy that we won at Wembley 3 years ago. Anyway, let's. There's going to be a big chunk of stoppage time now, because Hannah Hampton's had some treatment. Lucy Bronze has had some treatment. But Hannah Hampton's back involved, and just a long kick forward. Michelle Adjemang looking to get on the end of it. It falls instead to Lauren Hemp. And Lucy Bronze going to let that go out. It's going to be a throw to England. And Lauren Hemp has played well in this game, you have to say. She's had a good tournament, actually. I know England have been a bit hit and miss, but Lauren Hemp's been really, really good. And she's batted away for the ball there, and England have won it back high out the pitch again with Kira Walsh. Oh, that's good play from Ella Toon. She needs a little bit of help. Finds Lucy Bronze, and now it's with Kira Walsh again. Tries to get the crossing, it's deflected away. It's going to be a throw to England, and certainly the momentum in this game is with England now in the last 10 minutes.
Come on, just
England
get that goal.
Look the more likely winners at this stage, you have to say. Can we find this second goal and win this game? Ella Toon batted away now. Lauren Hemp again takes over. In fact, the referee's given a free kick. I think it was Ella Toon with a foul, actually. But England are on top now. And we've still got a couple more substitutions we can make. Beth Mead, maybe, would be one of the more obvious ones, you feel. Aggie Beaver-Jones, of course, as well, an option. We can stick 2 strikers up there. Anyway, England, Lauren Hemp pressing high. England pressing. But Spain get out of that press. Obviously, it's what they're used to. It's how they play. And now they're coming forward. This is the danger for England. The ball played out to that far side. It's inside England. Penalty across comes in. Good defending there from Jess Carter. She's had a great game, actually, you have to say. And England do clear the ball away. Only to halfway. Paredes now plays it square to Alexandri. And Spain now looking to try to get an attack going. They've not really threatened too much, have they, in the second half? Overall, you have to say England have been a better team. Anyway, Bob Matty now on this near side. Can she get the cross in? She does. Hannah Hampton's there, and second attempt, she picks the ball up. And she wanted a quick out ball there, which she didn't really have, so she's had to wait. But Bob Matty's done well. But the cross there wasn't really going to pose Hannah Hampton too many problems. Whatever the injury was, it seems to have be okay now. And she does kick it long. Michelle's going to chase this. And in fact, it's a good header there from Paredes back to the goalkeeper. And we're into the last 5.5 minutes of normal time. There's going to be a fair chunk of stoppage time. We know that. Anyway, Spain has just given the ball away. Well, Lucy Bronze has picked it up. There's a little bit of space here. Chloe Kelly threads it in. Oh, almost threading it through to Michelle Adjemang, trying to get in behind. And in the end, Spain managed to clear it away. And now they can come forward with Orobaj over on that far side. We are now into the last 5 minutes. And it's looking as though it's going to be extra time again, isn't it? Mm-hmm. But both these teams, of course, played extra time in the semi-final. England played extra time in a quarter-final, plus penalties as well. That's a great tackle from Jess Carter, actually. Wow, she has had a good game today. She really has. Anyway, Lauren Hemp now coming forward.
Come on!
Are England going to get a chance here? Lauren Hemp inside the penalty area. Wants to get it onto her left foot. Plays the ball square across the box. And there's no England player there, and Spain can clear it away. And Leah Williamson wins that header. And then Lucy Bronze tidies up, and it's gone out. It's going to be a throw to England. Leah Williamson claiming it should be a foul there. She's kicked in the face. But anyway, it's going to be Beth Mead is coming on. We knew Beth Mead would be coming on at some point. Serena loves Beth Mead. And Spain are making a couple of changes as well.
Who's coming on?
I don't know. Ella Toon's coming off. She worked hard today, Ella Toon. I think she's had a good game. Again, she's had a decent tournament, Ella Toon. But Beth Mead is coming on.
Beth.
She scored a goal from the bench already in this tournament against Wales. And she, of course, was player of the tournament and top goal scorer last Euros. Hasn't had quite the same impact this time.
That's because of her.
We didn't expect she was going to, due to, she's not been quite in the same form. But she could still have a big impact in the final, maybe. Michelle Adjemang flicks that ball on. No one really reading it. Lauren Hemp's battling hard again. You have to say Lauren Hemp's going to be in line for player of the match in this game for England. And England have won a throw. And Michelle Adjemang, it was who won it. And this time, this throw is going to go to Spain. 3 minutes of normal time remaining. But you do feel it's got extra time written all over it, this game, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Which we kind of felt might have been the case. Or can England find another late goal? It was late in stoppage time where we won it, of course, in the semi-final. Well, we got equal, in the semi-final. Anyway, Spain coming forward now. Spain with a chance here. Alex Green with great defending there. And England looking as though we were just about to be caught out, but Spain still in possession inside the penalty. Again, that's good defending from England. That's going to be a free kick.
Didn't they make?
And that should be a yellow card as well for Del Castillo.
Yeah, how
But it is going to be a free kick. And it's Georgia Stanway who did really well actually there. Some great defensive play from her. And there's going to be two substitutions now for Spain as they try and win this game. Vicky Lopez is going to be one of them. In fact, Del Castillo is one of the players who's going off. She's not very happy. And it is Paolani coming on, and Esther Gonzalez is going off as well. And it is Vicky Lopez coming on. So
what type of players are these?
The two young players coming on, or two attackers.
Oh.
So is it going to be a game for the young players? A final maybe going to be won by one of the younger players on the pitch. Anyway, it's a free kick to England, which Hannah Hampton's going to take. We're coming into the last minute of the 90. And we may well be getting an extra half an hour of this game, which has been gripping from the start. Actually, it's been a really, really good game. Some finals don't always live up to the expectations, do they? But this one certainly has. It's been a great game. Contrasting styles, of course, which we knew anyway. And it's been a pretty even game. I think England have given as good as they've got anyway. We've got the ball over on that far side. Can we fashion a winning goal late on again? We've had a lot of late drama. And we might well get some more. Leah Williamson pings this ball forward out this near side. It's flicked on really well, and Michelle Adrian was looking to try and get in behind. It was good defending, though, from Spain. And now they're coming forward again with Pino, who's actually done well since he's come on for Spain. That's a good ball into the channel. Good defending again. Is that Jess Carter again?
She's
wow.
She's having a good
To be
game.
fair, I don't know where this game's come from because she's been so poor in this tournament. It was Parallelo there. And
she's out to
Jess
prove.
Carter's come in and, wow, what a performance. She did play well in the World Cup final against Spain 2 years ago as well. I thought she was our best player in that particular game. And she's rose to the occasion once again. So fair play to her for her performance. But there's going to be 4 minutes of stoppage time now, which we've just come into. This corner from Spain towards the far post, headed away by Alex Greenwood. Comes out to the edge of the penalty area. Spain with a chance. Bonmati blocked by Beth Mead, who's just come on. That might be her first actual touch. And then she's just cleared the ball away over on that far side. 4 minutes of stoppage time. I thought there might have been a bit more than that, actually, because there seemed to be quite a hold-up when we had those two players down. But anyway, to be fair, that's probably about the only real stoppage we've had. So maybe that does make sense with the substitutions and whatever as well. But yeah, 4 minutes of stoppage time. We're coming into Michelle Adjemang moments, aren't we? Time when she normally shines. Anyway, it's Spain coming forward at the moment. And it is parallel with the shot there. I think it is. It's gone wide. And that will be okay for England. The two substitutes have both got the same hairstyle, which makes it a little bit confusing as to which one it is that's got the ball, because their hair's so long it covers up their number and their name at the back, so you can't even see it that way. Anyway, it's a goal kick for England. That's the main thing. And we've got 3 minutes of stoppage time to play. And then potentially an extra half an hour, which does seem likely, you have to say. But who knows, maybe England can find a goal. Michelle Adjemang is going to chase this ball down. She'll chase everything down and she'll push people out of the way. She's just not bothered, although she's just conceded a free kick. The thing is, you watch Michelle Adjemang play, and she's such a physical player. She'll chase things, she'll barge people out of the way. She's so strong. And then she speaks after the game, and she speaks like, some sort of angel, doesn't she? It's amazing, really. But anyway, it's great that she's made such an impact in this tournament. Is she going to still make more of an impact here? Is it still time for England to maybe find one more moment in this game? We have had some big chances. Will we get one more in the 90 minutes? Or are we going to have to suffer more extra time? We're kind of used to it now, aren't we? You almost expect it, don't you, really? Every knockout game for England looks like it's going to extra time. We've found a way to come out on top in the other two. Can we find a way again? A penalty shootout against Sweden and a last-minute goal against Italy when it was almost going to go to penalties again. Anyway, this ball played into the penalty. Jess Carter's there again. Comes out though to the edge of the box, and there's going to be a chance here for Spain. Is there inside the last minute of stoppage time? A shot comes in over the top and bounced off top. I think that was Vicky Lopez with that effort. And suddenly England there just looked a little bit all at sea there at the back. And Vicky Lopez there, optimistic it was, maybe it hits the stanchion at the back of the goal. And it was going to take something special to score from there. And Hampton knew that was going over the crossbar. It is a goal kick to England. We are in the last minute of stoppage time. If we're going to win it in the 90 minutes, it's going to be now or never. Are we going to get one more chance? Spain win that header. Lucy Bronze wins the second header. Spain do clear it away. Just Carter's there again and just about deals with it. And Spain are trying to come forward over on that far side. This will be the last chance of this game. And it looks like it's going to fall to Spain over on that far side. Chloe Kelly's working hard to try and get back defensively. Bonmati plays out to the far side. 10 seconds of stoppage time to play. One thing you don't want to do is do anything stupid now. Just keep your shape, keep your discipline, and don't concede a goal now. A good defending there on the edge of the penalty area there. I think that was Alex Greenwood who's had a decent game. In fact, there goes the full-time whistle. Oh. It is going to be extra time again. And Leslie Russo's goal midway through the second half, got England level. And to be fair, I think second half we were the better team. And even though Spain were the better team in the first half, we have still had the better chances. And I think we're slightly unfortunate not to have won this game already, to be honest. I think we're a bit unlucky. But we've still got extra time. And bearing in mind, Spain played extra time in their semi-final. We had an extra day's rest. Is that going to prove crucial? Because we've certainly looked stronger the longer this game's gone on. And we've still got, I think, you get an extra substitution as well in extra time. So I think we've still got one. We must have 2 left then, have we? Because I think we've only made 4, haven't we? Beth, well, Chloe, took Michelle.
James off.
And
put on Chloe.
I think that's it. So we've still got, Angela, I think we've still got 3 left. Did you get an extra one
Beth,
in extra time?
3. Right? How many are allowed?
Well, you're allowed 5, and then you get an extra one in extra time. Technically, you're allowed 6, but I don't know if you can use your one in extra time only if you've used your 5. Not sure. Because technically, we've still got 2 left, so I don't see why we'd be allowed a 3rd.
No.
But I'm not really sure, actually. I'm not sure what the rule is over that. Anyway, we've made most of the substitutions on that we would have wanted on anyway. The ones that have made the biggest impact so far.
Yeah.
Anyway, Serena is there having a discussion with the team, and let's see if we can find a way to win this game in extra time. And are we going to find a way? Is Aggie Beaver-Jones, you'd imagine, could be the next change for England, maybe. Lucy Bronze is getting some treatment. She did have an injury, didn't she, earlier on in this game?
She strapped the thing up. She strapped herself up, didn't she?
Anyway, they're showing England goal again. And we need to get Chloe Kelly more on the ball because she doesn't have the ball much. Every time she's had it, she's done something with it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's her cross that created the goal again. And it was Leslie Russo with the header. And it was a great cross and a great header. And England are... I think we've got the momentum with us going into extra time. I know the goal came a lot earlier than we're used to. You know, normally we're used to the late drama. There hasn't been the late drama in this game so much, but we are going to get some drama one way or the other, either in extra time or penalties later on. But everybody's predictions of 2-1 is still on, isn't it? So, you know, we're still on. I did say extra time as well. So
I just said ticket to the wire.
Well, it's definitely.
I don't want penalties. So.
No, not after the last lot of penalties, which
can't be caught with them penalties.
Didn't go too well, did they?
No.
But anyway, let's hope that we can win it in 90 minutes. Well, no, not 90 minutes, in 120 minutes. Without the need for penalties. Anyway, we're going to have to go through all the ritual of doing the coin toss again and choosing ends and all that kind of nonsense. And I wonder if we're going to go the way we were in the first half or in the second half. Bearing in mind, both goals are, of course, scored at the end of the pitch with the Spanish fans are behind. Whether that's significant or not, I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to get ready to start extra time here.
Come on, Lasses.
In Basel, and England looking to retain this title. Of course, the last final of the Euros went to extra time, didn't it? When Chloe Kelly popped up off the bench with the winning goal. Is she going to do it again? Or will Michelle Adjemang score for the 3rd game in a row off the bench? Or will someone else get the goal? Who knows? Anyway, it's going to be England to get us off and underway in extra time. And in fact, we are kicking the way that we did in the first half of the normal game, which is attacking at the goal to our left, which is where our England fans are congregated in this first period of extra time. So let's see if England can find a way to win this game. It's going to be Beth Mead to take the centre as we get ready to start extra time. We are back off and underway. Ball again goes back to Hannah Hampton's going to go long up that far side. She hasn't got that one right. It's gone out for a throw to Spain. England won, Spain won in the final of Euro 2025. It is going to the wire. And both of these teams came through extra time in the semi-final. But I say England with an extra day's rest. Is that going to matter? Or is the fact that England played extra time in the quarterfinal as well, is that going to come back and, you know, in those legs? Or is it extra day's rest after the semi-final what might make a difference? Now, Spain coming forward straight away in extra time. It's going to be a cross on this near side, is it? It goes right across the goal.
Ooh.
And Lucy Bronze gets a header on it and puts it behind for a corner. And suddenly England looking a little bit stretched. That was Vicky Lopez there, I think it was, with that cross. Dug it out, and Lucy Bronze had to get ahead on that one.
Yeah.
And she did. And it's going to be one of the other substitutes. Pino with this corner to the near post. Wasn't a good corner. And England can clear it away. We've got no one up the pitch, though. And Spain have started extra time on top. Ball comes in from that far side and straight into the arms of Hannah Hampton. And England can just maybe settle down in extra time now. Get the ball. Alex Greenwood with it. Plays it back to Jess Carter. And then she can play out to that far side to Leah Williamson.
Come on.
She had a great game, Leah Williamson, today. Defensively and even going forward on the right wing in that second half when she almost created what could have been the winning goal. Anyway, it is Spain in possession again, and England haven't really got going yet in extra time, but Georgia Stanway picks that ball up and then she's fouled, and it will be a free kick to England. 2 minutes of extra time played. And sometimes you find, don't you, that you do get a goal quite early in extra time, and you think to yourself, why didn't they score that goal a few minutes before the end of the 90 minutes and we wouldn't have had to suffer the stress of the extra time. But anyway, it is extra time in England now, trying to come forward. Keir Walsh dinks the ball over the top, and it's just going to run away there from Georgia Stanway. But that's a tactic that's England have tried. It hasn't really come off too much in this game, that ball over the top. But we tried it there. Alex Greenwood steps in and almost wins the ball, and it could have been crucial. But suddenly now Spain coming forward, and they've got a ball into the box. But Leah Williamson's there again. She has read this so well. She has read this game so well at the back. But Spain in possession now, and it's a shame that momentum England had at the end of 90 minutes seems to have, obviously the game finishing has put a stop to that really, and it is Spain on the front foot here, but that cross is going to go out of play for another goal kick to England. Vicky Lopez again. And that'll do for England for the time being, but we just need to settle down in this extra time again and get our play back, because we were playing really well towards the end of 90 minutes there. I say we did look the more likely team to win it at that stage. But I think 1-1 at the end of 90 minutes was probably a fair enough reflection on the game, although England did have the bigger chances. Spain obviously had a lot more possession, as you would have expected, but England have played well in this game, there's no doubt. We've played 4 minutes of this first period of extra time, and England trying to win the ball high up the pitch. See if we can get an attack moving here. And there's a free kick there. There's going to be another yellow card. It's a foul on Bon Matty, and it was Lauren Hemp. She's probably been walking that tightrope of a yellow card for quite a while in this game, and she got there a bit late and she stamped on Bon Matty's foot. And I think that yellow card's more for an accumulation of fouls rather than that one isolated one, because she's done 3 or 4 fouls in this game, Lauren Hemp, as she tends to do. She's very enthusiastic to try and win the ball. And she did finally get herself a yellow card there. Anyway, what she doesn't want to do now is get a second yellow card. Because we certainly don't want to play with 10 players against Spain in extra time. That is not what you want to be doing. Anyway, Alex Green was putting a bit of pressure there. Loses the ball on this near side. Again, England working so hard out of possession. And in fact, Georgia Stanway a little bit too eager there. She maybe didn't need to commit the foul because Vicky Lopez wasn't actually going anywhere. And in the end, that's gone out for it's a free kick. It would have probably been a throw to England. Anyway, Spain now trying to come forward again with Badger on this near side. The cross comes in. Good defending in the end. And then Georgia Stanway should clear that away. We haven't really managed to get hold of the ball in extra time yet. We've played nearly 6 minutes.
Not yet.
And it's been mostly Spain. But we've shown how dangerous we are if we can get Chloe Kelly on the ball in an attacking situation. You know, Spain in possession again, as they have been pretty much since the start of extra time. But England working hard to shut down those spaces, which is that's what you have to do. That's all you can really do in this game. Alex Greenwood clears out. It's not a good clearance actually, and Mariona tries to get the ball, but it's cut out this time by Lauren Hemp again. And Lauren Hemp is going to try and bring England up the pitch, but she isn't able to. And again, England can't keep the ball. Bon Mati now coming forward for Spain. She's going to try a shot. She does again. Leah Williamson's there. Oof. Another great block. And then Lucy Bronze kicks the ball out because I think that might be her day over. She's had to have some treatment already in this game. She's gone down. And that was a good block there from Leah Williamson from Bon Mati's shot. And I do think Lucy Bronze, she was hobbling in the build up to that Spain attack before. And I think her day is done. And she has now gone down in quite a lot of pain, it looks like. And I think that's her game over. And trying to think who it is who would come on to play right back. Maya Letitia, potentially. I'm not sure what Serena's thinking here. Looks like it might be Niamh Charles coming on, actually. Surely Maya Letitia would be a better option to play right back than Niamh Charles. But anyway, it's going to be Niamh Charles to come on. She's the one who's warming up. And it looks as though that's going to be the change. Will she just come on and play right back? Not really sure. But anyway, it is going to be Niamh Charles to come on. I mean, Lucy Bronze is back up on her feet again. I'll be amazed if she carries on. I know she tends to be resilient and doesn't want to go off, but she's hobbling quite badly. And I cannot see any way that she can carry on. Good. She's already had treatment before and the same injury in this game. I really can't see how she can carry on. She's going to have to come off temporarily anyway because she's just had treatment. But I think that's her game over. And it does look as though Niamh Charles is basically ready to come on anyway. But Lucy Bronze comes off, so England are going to be down to 10 temporarily. Lucy Bronze is staying wait. I don't know what you're waiting for, Lucy. You're not going to recover from that. I just don't think you are. I think it's stupid to come back on. Because if you're not 100% fit against a team like Spain, you're asking for trouble, aren't you?
Yeah.
As good an experience. I mean, Lucy Bronze has come back on. So maybe she'll stay on a bit longer anyway. Spain coming forward on this near side. Bon Mati puts the cross in. It's a deep one. Lucy Bronze is going to get underneath it. And England just about deal with it. And then Lauren Hemp defends well, keeps it in as well, actually. Well, what a game she's had. Lauren Hemp has been amazing in this final. She really has.
Go on.
And England now can maybe come forward. Beth Meade's going to get there. The ball's slightly overhit. But anyway, there's a bit of space here on this near side for Alex Greenwood. She maybe wanted Chloe Kelly to come short. Instead, she's gone long. And Beth is going to chase after this ball against Paredes. And Spain are fairly good, aren't they, under pressure to play out of the press. You know, into the last 5 minutes of the first period of extra time. There'll be a bit of stoppage time now, of course, for that injury to Lucy Bronze, who somehow seems to actually still be on the pitch. Not quite sure how and how much she can do. But anyway, she's staying on for the time being. And Spain in possession. And Mariona Caldente has come a little bit more central the longer this game's gone on. Plays the ball up this near side. The cross comes in from on Badger, but it's gone beyond Pina over on that far side. And she's going to have a run at Lucy Bronze, and why wouldn't you? Cuts inside, tries a shot, but it's gone wide. And was it deflected? Looks like it may have been. Cut in field there, Pina. And I don't think it got deflected, did it? It seems like a goal kick. I think initially the referee looked like she'd signalled for a corner, but clearly didn't come off anybody. And it is a goal kick, which Hannah Hampton's going to take.
Come on, let's get possession of this.
5 minutes of the first period of extra time remaining. Looks like this game is going to go all the way. It's going to go the distance this final.
Come on, get on the end.
Or can England find something in attack in this short period that remains before half time and extra time? But we haven't even got in a Spain penalty area in extra time yet. It's been all Spain. We might have a chance now. And that's a foul there on Michelle Adjemang. England won a free kick. Every time the ball goes to her, you just know something's going to happen. And she's won a free kick this time. Anyway, England just play it short. Goes to Leah Williamson. Now it's with Jess Carter. It's certainly been a game of redemption for her in this tournament. So poor in all the other games she's played, but today she's been really, really good. Anyway, Leah Williamson now, she's been great as well. And England with their first real bit of possession in extra time, but the ball's gone out over on that far side. We didn't manage to get really into their Spain half, did we? And we are coming down towards half time. Still England 1, Spain 1. And England trying to press now high up that pitch, trying to win that ball, see if we can just create one opportunity. Might be all it takes to win this game. Spain now coming forward, but they're not anymore because Chloe Kelly wins that ball. Now she finds Michelle Adjemang, who's done really well. Well. Plays it off to Beth Mead. Now England coming forward for the first time. Lauren Hemp over on that far side. Is this going to be the moment for England? Lauren Hemp puts the ball into the box. It wasn't a great cross actually for once, and Michelle Adjemang couldn't really do a lot with that. But England have won a throw over on that far side. This is better. It's what we want to see. We want to see an England attack. And somehow Lucy Bronze is still playing. I'm not quite sure how, but anyway, she's still not moving 100% freely. But anyway, she's still on. She takes that throw, gets it back again, plays the ball up the line to Lauren Hemp. Michelle Adjemang wins that back. This is really good play. Oh, how is that a free kick, ref? How is that a free kick? Honestly, she's just got the ball. Just because a Spain player goes down doesn't automatically mean it's a free kick. I mean, Michelle looks surprised about that. She's won the ball. And then the Spain player just fell over her. I'm not really sure how that's a free kick, I've got to be honest. I'm not really sure how it is. Michelle is shocked. A few of the England fans behind that goal look shocked. The ball was there to be won. Michelle won the ball. Yes, she may have just slightly caught her as well, but I mean, Christ, that's not a foul, is it? If that's a foul, then there won't be no point tackling. And then you're just giving the ball away. Georgia Stanway, but we've had a slightly better spell here. And the game's got a little bit ragged. As we approach half time, maybe tiredness is playing a part now. The game's lost its flow that it had for so long in the 90 minutes. But it's understandable, I suppose, in the circumstances. At the end of the day, you know, it's been a big, long tournament, hasn't it, for both these teams. You know, Leah Williamson plays a great ball up that far side. Beth Mead, maybe she's not quite as tired as some of the other players because she's just come on. Lauren Hemp, just a battery still there. A lovely play there from Beth Mead. This is lovely play. Beth Mead there. I don't know whether she needed some help there from Lauren Hemp. She didn't get it. And Spain do clear the ball away, or do they? Lauren Hemp's going to get the ball now over on that far side. Let's get the ball into the box. She goes around the outside. She was held off there. I think it's a goal kick. And Lauren Hemp calls in more problems. I mean, Alexandra did come across her path Obviously, they know each other pretty well from Manchester City. I mean, I don't think it is a foul. You're not going to give a penalty for that in a final, let's be honest. It was just strong defending. There's going to be 2 minutes of stoppage time at the end of extra time. And Spain took that goal kick short and didn't really work out too well for them, did it? Leah Williamson wins that header. The ball hooked forward, and England trying to make something happen here in the last couple of minutes here at the end of this first period of extra time. Another Spain player's gone down.
Oh, so they're getting on my wick. They're getting on my bloody wick.
All they've got to do is fall down.
Fall down and the ball goes to them, for God's sake.
This is an experienced referee.
Well, supposedly.
She should see through this.
Come on, they're doing it all the time
as soon as we go near them now, they're just falling down and they're winning a free kick. The referee's got to be a bit stronger with this. Got to be a bit stronger. I say, she's done okay. The referee, she's been okay in this game, but you've got to see through that. Honestly, it's embarrassing now. Anyway, we're inside the last minute of stoppage time at the end of the first period of extra time. Spain coming forward again, but England have done well in the last sort of 5 minutes or so. Just need to keep switched on here. There's a bit of space on this near side though for Ida Badger. Can she get the cross in? Alex Greenwood comes across to shut that space down. Spain still in possession, just on the edge of the England penalty area. Bon Mati now. Oh, that's a nice ball. Badger's going to be able to put a cross in, drills it into across the 6-yard box. Jesus. Nobody managed to get a touch on it. And Spain are still trying again, but England do clear that ball away.
Jesus.
Wow, that was a bit of a heart in the mouth moment there. As that ball came across, England defensively looking a little bit stretched. This cross comes in. Good defending again there from Lucy Bronze. Despite her injury problem, we've played the 2 minutes of stoppage time. I think that might well be that. But that was a big moment there for Spain. Too much space again for Ida Badger. Oh, any touch there? Was it Paraleo there? Almost the winning goal, you feel. Any touch there, and she tried to flick it in. I don't know why she tried to flick it. Just go with your front foot, and she probably would have scored there. But luckily she didn't. And it is half time and extra time, and it is still England 1, Spain 1. And this is showing no signs of being decided before penalties, let's be honest. England are looking the tighter of the two teams, I think. We've still got a couple of subs we can make. Aggie Beaver-Jones could be an option to give Michelle a bit help. She's struggling a little bit, a bit like Leslie Russo. She's struggling to get the ball because, she's very isolated. Michelle's biggest impact has been when she's had someone alongside her. You've got two players to play off. Yes, it's a gamble when, you're maybe taking away a more defensively minded player. But do we want to try and maybe win this game in this last 15 minutes rather than rely on the rather risky kind of penalties? Obviously, you know what happened last time. But are we going to take that risk and throw Aggie Beaver-Jones on to give us a bit more chance to keep the ball up that end of the pitch? Because Michelle has looked very, very isolated.
Yeah, she can't do that on her own, can she? She needs a service.
She just needs another body around her just to help her out because, she's got two Spain defenders on her every time the ball goes anywhere near her. And I personally would like to see her get a bit more help. And Neve Charles looks like she has come on at half-time in extra time as Lucy Bronze finally had to give in to this injury. And Spain have made another change as well. And it's a Sharby coming on, a defensive player for them. Another Man City player, of course. And it is Lucy Bronze going off for Neve Charles, which quite surprised Lucy lasted that long, actually. Fair play to her. And she's an absolute trooper. And she's going to play right back, it looks, Neve Charles. So that's just a like-for-like change there. So England will be attacking the goal to our right-hand side, of course, the end where both the goals were scored in, which maybe gives England a slight advantage in this second period, maybe. But it's going to be Spain to get the second half of extra time off and underway, and that is what's happened. And we have got 15 more minutes here to decide this Euros final of 2025. Is there going to be late drama, or are we going to get the real drama of the penalty shootout. Anyway, Spain again on the front foot, but Kira Walsh does well. Oh, and Parallé's in there inside the penalty area. It's going to be a chance for Spain. It's going to be Pina across the goal again, and no one can get a touch on it. And England just looks a little bit shaky there at the start of second period of extra time. Couldn't really get the ball there. Leah Williamson was a little bit unsure there whether she should just maybe try and put a foot through that. In the end, Pina's cross went across the goal, and it's gone out for a goal kick to England. And just before the end of the first half and just at the start of the second half of extra time, Spain have had a couple of chances there. And England just need to keep the ball better now in this second period of extra time. We are looking the tighter of the two teams. I don't have much doubt about that. I think the tournament has maybe had a bigger toll on us. Yes, Spain played extra time, had the days less rest in the semi-final, but I think that pressure overall for the tournament, we've had to struggle our way through. And is it starting to show now? We are looking not just physically tight. Again, a Spanish player's gone down and the referee's given him a free kick. And Alex Greenwood just won the ball. I mean, Alex Greenwood knows there. I mean, she won the ball. She's won the ball. I don't understand how that's a free kick. And anyway, it is going to be a free kick to Spain from quite a dangerous position as well. And it seems as though that's going to be the tactic for Spain for the rest of this game, isn't it? Just invite a challenge, fall down, win a free kick. And it's
they fell down again.
Well, of course they did.
Oh, for God's sake, they're getting on my nerves. This happens all the time.
She just fell down and got a free kick. Alex Greenwood won the ball and she went down and the referees fell for it again. Anyway, it's a free kick to Spain. This is a dangerous situation, actually. And I say England are looking very, very tired. This cross comes in, goes all the way across the 6-yard box. It's not going to fall to anyone, and Michelle Adjumang should be able to clear this away. And she kicks it as hard as she can, and why not, into the Spain half. But there's no England player anywhere near that ball. And in the end, in fact, there was an offside in there anyway against Mariona Caldente. So even if Spain had scored, it wouldn't have counted. And England have got a free kick. In fact, it's given us offside. It's a free kick, which is fine. So are England going to get an opportunity now to get the ball forward? We haven't had an attack at all in extra time yet, have we? It has been a backs-to-the-wall situation, but Chloe Kelly's now got the ball, lost it forward towards the edge of the penalty. Yeah, it wasn't a really great header, but Spain managed to get the ball. I see England looking tired now. Oh, but Spain are giving the ball away. Lauren Hemp is in behind. Michelle Adjumang's in the box. Oh, she couldn't quite get enough on that cross. And Spain managed to get it away just about. And then Chloe Kelly commits a foul. No, Georgia Stanway, Beth Mead, commits a foul. And almost a chance there for England. Lauren Hemp. If we are going to score a goal or create a goal, you do feel as though Lauren Hemp's probably going to be involved at some stage in the move, because she's been at the heart of most good things England have put together in this game. Anyway, Spain in behind again over on that far side. We've got some defensive work to do here. Pulled across, and Niamh Charles does well, actually, coming across from right back to read that cross. And Spain, though, still in possession. And it's been a little bit back to the wall for England in extra time. And that ball is going to be kept in, pulled back. Good defensive work again there. That was from Georgia Stanway. England fighting for every single ball here. Working so hard. But it's looking as though Spain have got the momentum, but there's 10 minutes to play. And it's a corner to Spain. England are absolutely dead on their feet here, there's no doubt. I think the strain in the last couple of weeks has got to England now. Anyway, Paredes is in there. She's dangerous from crosses into the box. Michelle Adjumang goes up with her. Spain got a chance here. And in the end, the shot comes in. Couldn't get any power behind it from Paralea. And it goes in safely into the arms of Hannah Hampton. And England just looking all at sea at the back at times. but everybody's battling away, putting bodies on the line here. In fact, she didn't get a touch on it, did she? But Spain in possession again. And Pinar being forced back. And again, the ref gives a free kick. You can't get anywhere near the Spanish players about the ref giving a free kick. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, Spain have got the ball inside the centre circle. Mariona, who's been much more central the longer this game's gone on. And it is Spain over on that far side. Chloe Kelly does well defensively. But still Spain coming forward. Alex Greenwood steps in, clears it away. They've got no outlet at all. Do we not need to maybe get another forward player on? Just to at least give us an outlet. Michelle's having to play almost as a defensive midfield player. We're just getting no one forward at all. Every time we clear the ball, it's just coming straight back. You know, the cross comes in and Hannah Hampton's there. And that is good goalkeeping again from Hannah. But we can't keep giving the ball straight back to them. We need an outlet. We need to hold on to the ball. Because we're just looking so tired. And it's much harder when you don't have the ball. It's much more tired. Anyway, Hannah Hampton goes long. England can't get the ball, or maybe we can now. Michelle is trying to go over. She's desperate for some support up there, isn't she? Michelle Agerman, surely just throw Aggie on. And it is going to be a throw though to England. Neve Charles on this near side is going to take it. Throws up the line again. Again, England can't get the ball. And again, it's going to be more defending to do for England. Mariona now bringing it forward for Spain. Leaving Kira Walsh in her wake. She's going to go away. Mariona plays out to the far side. Instead, is it Vicky Lopez inside the penalty area? Tries a shot. It's over the bar. And you have to say Spain are having shots after shot in this extra time, but they're not able to find the target. And maybe England's best chance, as strange as it seems, after the last penalty shootout, might well be on penalties here, because I can't see how we're going to score a goal in this game now. We can't get the ball up the pitch. We can't hold on to it. And it's almost like I think we're just looking to try and hang on for penalties. That seems to be what we're doing.
And we shouldn't be.
Because we just don't look as though we've got an outlet at all. Now Georgia Stanway's gone down. England players just dead on their feet here.
Yeah.
They've absolutely given everything in this tournament to reach this point, to reach the final. And it's just now whether or not we can get this over the line. And maybe hope for penalties is probably our best bet, you have to say. But Hannah Hampton is injured, whether she can carry on or not. The referee, Grace Clinton, looks as though she's going to be coming on potentially for Georgia Stanway. Of course, Georgia Stanway would potentially be a penalty taker, wouldn't she?
So Lucy's gone off.
Yeah, Lucy's gone off. She's another potential penalty taker. So suddenly the penalty options are disintegrating as well. Leslie Russo's gone off. She's took a penalty and scored against Sweden. So the one thing you can say is at least England haven't planned for penalties in the game. They haven't kept penalty takers back or kept them on the pitch. They've just done what's the right thing to try and get through the game. But it might well come back and haunt us in the penalty shootout, because we don't seem to have too many penalty takers left. Certainly if Georgia Stanway has to go off, but she's still on for the time being. You'd imagine Beth will take a penalty. Lauren Hemp will probably take a penalty, although how she's got any energy left, because she's still going now. And has she won England a corner? She has won England a corner.
Come on.
Is this going to be the moment?
Everybody get up.
Is this going to be the moment for England? We haven't had any attacks in extra time. We've got one now. We've managed to win a corner. Again, it's Lauren Hemp who's done it. And yeah, you can't, I mean, Asawi there was complaining it came off Lauren Hemp, but it didn't. It is a corner. It's been given as a corner. In fact, Grace Clinton has now come on. So I'm guessing it's Georgia Stanway that's gone off. It is. There is another penalty taker off and gone. Grace Clinton, of course, missed in the last shootout where half the team missed, didn't they?
Yeah.
Georgia Stanway is now getting strapped up. You know, Chloe Kelly's going to come across that. Maybe we won't need penalties. Maybe we'll score late again.
Come on.
It was 119th minute in extra time. We scored in the semi-final. It's 115th minute now. And it's Chloe Kelly's corner. The first time England have had the ball in the Spain box. In fact, the referee's going to make us take that again, I think. little bit of pushing there with Bon Matty and Grace Clinton, who's trying to block off the goalkeeper. Bon Matty's in there as well. Bon Matty's trying to get the Spanish fans behind that goal to make a bit more noise, but Chloe Kelly's going to have another chance with this corner. Leah Williamson's in there. Wouldn't it be nice for her to score the winning goal in the final? Chloe Kelly's ball. It's a good one, but the goalkeeper gets there. It needed to maybe be better. And in the end, I think there was a foul in there anyway. And it is going to be a free kick to Spain. Just needed someone attacking that at a near post. It was just too high, wasn't it? And in the end, it was Leah Williamson who was trying to go and attack that. But it was too high. And an England player's gone down in the box again, actually. It was Niamh Charles. Looked like there may have been some contact there, but obviously we're not going to get a penalty, are we? Anyway, Spain are coming forward again. But Leah Williamson's across.
They've tried it again. See, Line Jones
just plays it up this
right
far side. England have got no outlet at all. We haven't had really most of extra time. And you can understand why, we don't want to concede a goal, and we know if we commit anybody forward, there'll be a space behind which Spain will exploit. And they're trying to do that anyway now. On this near side, the cross comes in. It's not a bad cross to the far post, but Vicky Lopez couldn't direct that header. And Hannah Hampton's got the ball, and we are now in to the final, 2 or 3 minutes of extra time here. And it's looking more and more like penalties. And we're going to suffer a bit more. England have certainly put us through it in this tournament, haven't they? Yeah. Let's be honest. They haven't done anything easy. Not one part of this tournament has been easy. We nearly got knocked out of the group stage after losing the first game. And we nearly got knocked out of both the knockout games. And in the final, to be fair, we played well in the second half. And we got ourselves level, maybe a bit unlucky not to go on and win it. But it's been a struggle in extra time, and it's looking as though we're going to go to penalties here. Michelle there has to drop really deep to pick up the ball, and that's the problem that we've got. But we have got possession of the ball, and that's the main thing. We're into the last 2.5 minutes. Leah Williamson goes long. There's a clash there between Michelle Adjemang and one of the Spanish defenders. It's obviously going to be a free kick to Spain. And again, Michelle looks shocked, but we're not shocked anymore. We are not shocked anymore. I mean, that's a 50-50. There's nothing in that at all. I'm not sure how that's a free kick to Spain. It's either nothing or it's nothing. It's not a foul. It's two players looking at the ball and crashing into each other. Ridiculous. Anyway, Spain are trying to come forward now. Jess Carter's across there inside the penalty area. It's Palea there. Plays the ball back to Mariona. And Spain looking to try and win this game at the very, very end of extra time.
What happened to the feed?
But it remains 1-1. It's a throw to Spain on this near side. We're into the last minute of the 120. The ball is back with a Spanish goalkeeper, Catacoy, and she plays it forward to Irene Paredes. Is there going to be a chance for a very, very late goal? This was about the moment that we scored in the semi-final. Of course, Spain scored late in their semi-final as well, of course, in extra time against Germany. England win the ball, though. Chloe Kelly can't quite keep hold of it, though. England just haven't been able to keep the ball at all in extra time. Mariona coming forward again. A little bit of space on the edge of the box for Bon Matty. She went round in circles a little bit. And in the end, Chloe Kelly could get her foot in. And we are now into the final few seconds here of extra time. And England have been hanging on for quite a while in this game. Certainly since the end of 90 minutes. We played well in the second half of the actual game itself, but we've struggled in extra time. Or maybe we might get a chance here, can we? Surely that's a foul for England. Is that going to be a free kick to England? Oh, it is. Finally, we've got a free kick. Our first free kick we've had in the whole of extra time, I think. Again, it was Michelle Adjemang who won it. There's going to be 2 minutes of stoppage time at the end of extra time. We've got a free kick.
Come on.
Which Hannah Hampton's going to take. Will it just take that one chance? Will we get one? Will the ball fall in our favour? One chance is what we need, and one chance is what we might get. And maybe we won't need the drama of penalties after all. Hannah Hampton's going to go along with his free kick on that far side. Michelle Adjeman puts herself about. It's going to fall into the box and the goalkeeper's out. And Beth Mead was almost in there. That's just what we wanted, just a ball into the box and hope for the best. You have to say there's Spain goalkeepers played well tonight. In fact, both goalkeepers have played well. And one of them is going to have to play well in the penalty shootout, aren't they? Because that looks as though that's where we're heading.
Oh, God.
Spain coming forward again. And there's a ball in behind here. Bonmati can keep it in fact, it's gone off Jess Carter. In fact, Jess Carter's come across. It's gone off Bonmati. It's going to be a goal kick to England. We're in the last minute of stoppage time. And it's looking as though the 2025 Euros is going to be decided by a penalty shootout. And it's going to be drama. And drama. And I think England are just working out their penalty takers now. There seems to be a list there. You'd imagine Beth Mead will take one. Obviously, Chloe Kelly will take one. That's two. I'm kind of running out of options after that. Alex Greenwood, maybe. Other than that, I'm not sure. Would Michelle Adjeman take one, do you think? I mean, she'll certainly give it some power. Anyway, assuming we get that far. We're into the last few seconds here of stoppage time at the end of extra time. Are Spain going to fashion one more chance? Almost as though they don't want to get the ball in the box themselves. Cross comes in, it's blocked. And I think that might well be that. In fact, that is the end of extra time. We are going to penalties.
Oh, no. And
we are going to go through the ringer, I'm sure. Again, at the end of extra time, it is England 1, Spain 1. Mariona Caldente's header put Spain ahead, it seems like about a week ago. And then, of course, it was Leslie Russo's goal, her header as well, which brought England level. Maybe England had more clear chances in the second half, certainly. And Katakoy in the Spain goal made a couple of good saves. But in extra time, it was back to the wall for England, just trying to hang on. England had nothing left. The legs had gone. The tank was empty. But we've seen it through to penalties. And now we've got to find a way to take better penalties than we did against Sweden, certainly. And who is going to be taking the penalties? That is the question.
That is the question.
Chloe Kelly, obviously.
Chloe Kelly, obviously.
Alex Greenwood, you'd imagine. Beth Mead, you would imagine. That's three.
Got to be better.
Kira Walsh, maybe. I don't know. Clutching at straws a little bit now, aren't we? Leah Williamson is in discussions. I think she's going to take one. The captain should take one. You know, she can strike the ball, Leah Williamson. I'm not sure if I've ever seen her take a penalty, actually.
All the time for Arsenal, she hasn't.
I don't think she has. I can't remember her taking
not
one.
A penalty taker,
but, you know, she's the captain. She can strike the ball. You've got to step forward in these moments. You know, we've got 2 or 3 of our better penalty takers off the pitch. Leslie Russo, Lucy Bronze.
Stanway.
2 of the ones who scored. Stanway, a regular penalty taker anyway. 3 of our main penalty takers off. They've just given Hannah Hampton some instructions which she stuck on her arm as to which way the penalties generally go for the Spain takers. Who's going to take them for Spain, we don't know. But our problem is 3 of our main penalty takers aren't on the pitch. So we're going to have some people step up who maybe aren't used to taking penalties, certainly not in these pressure situations. But Hannah Hampton has got things written on her arm, which she's covering up with her sleeve, although I'm not sure whether or not writing it on a water bottle might have been a better bet, like most goalkeepers do. But anyway, looks as though the penalty takers have been decided. And we'll find out in due course. Grace Clinton, of course, missed one, although she was one of the extra ones after the 5. See, I would be tempted to give Michelle a penalty.
Yeah.
You know, one thing with Michelle, you know what she'll do? She'll hit it with power. Everything she does is with power. So she's only got one setting. So she'll smash it. There's no doubt about that. Alex Greenwood, generally, I know she missed her last one, but she's generally a good striker of a dead ball. Beth Mead missed last time as well. She scored penalties for Arsenal. So, you know, again, Anyway, we're doing another toying cost, which seems to have happened so many times in this game. This is to decide ends. And I think the next one's going to be decided who goes first. I think it looks like the penalties might be in front of the England fans who haven't seen a goal yet, actually, in this game, because the goals are both at the other end. But they might see some goals now, because I believe the penalty shootout is going to be in front of those England fans away to our left-hand side. I think it's going to be Spain to go first, which we said it the other time with the England game is an advantage if you score. If you miss your first one, then it's not. Anyway, the England players are huddling together. Hannah Hampton made those 2 saves against Sweden. And of course, Kata Kala, she's not obviously been involved in a penalty shootout in this tournament. Spain haven't, but she will be now. She's had a good game in goal. She's made 3 really, really good saves in this game. And sometimes that is what makes a difference. The 2 goalkeepers there, just a bit of, embrace between the 2 there. The referee's just speaking to them, probably saying to the Spain goalkeeper, you can do what you like, but the England goalkeeper's going to have to stay on her line. And it is going to be, I think it might be England to go first. It looks as though Katako's going to the goal. Oh. And it's Beth Mead.
Oh, come on, Beth.
Beth Mead to go first for England. Get this up and underway. She did miss, of course, against Sweden. Please don't miss again, Beth. Beth Mead to go first.
I mean, good on her. She missed one, so she's still going for it. You know what I mean? Well, you've got.
This is where people have got to step up. People that wouldn't maybe have normally took a penalty today, but they've got to, because the situation is what it is, and it is Beth Mead against Katakoi in front of those England fans. Beth Mead to go first for England. It is generally an advantage. Oh, she slips over, but she's put it in.
Still put it in.
Wow. The goalkeeper dived. Whether she intended to go down the middle, I'm not sure. She slipped as she kicked it. And in the end, luckily, the goalkeeper dived. Beth got away with one there. Wow. I'm not sure if she would have done that. But anyway, it's gone in, and that's the main thing. That's all that you can do. As long as they go in, doesn't matter how they go in. Beth slipped as she took it. And she has scored, and England are 1-0 up in the shootout. Can Hannah Hampton come to our rescue? If she's going to retake it. Is that because she slipped and it maybe hit her other foot?
Oh, shit.
She's got to retake it. She's got to take it again. Can she score this time? And she's missed. Well, the goalkeeper saves it. And that is unfortunate for Beth. It's unfortunate for England. You felt as though she didn't look confident, did she, going back up to take it again? She tried to hit it with power. In fact, it's a good save, to be fair. I mean, it was a reasonably decent height. It needs to go a bit higher. And it is an advantage to go first, but not if you don't score. And Spain are up next. It is Guerrero with their first penalty. Well, we know Hannah Hampton can save them. We know she can. So let's see if she can produce a save here. Hannah Hampton in goal for England against.
Come on, Hannah.
Guerrero, can she save it? Oh, she goes down the middle. And Spain lead 1-0. And that is a good option in a penalty shootout, isn't it? Because a goalkeeper is generally going to dive. You can't risk going down. Alex Green was next.
Come on, Alex.
She missed last time as well. She can't miss again, surely. She can't afford to miss again. England have got to score, get on the score sheet. Not sure why our first 2 takers are ones that missed last time. Why isn't Chloe Kelly gone? They're probably saving her till last, but she might not get an opportunity to take one at this rate. No. Come on, Alex, stick this in to at least bring us level. That left foot of hers generally is really good at striking a dead ball. Where's she going with this one? Yes. Oh, she squeezes it in. Squeezes it under the goalkeeper. Well done, Alex Greenwood. Well done, Alex Greenwood. You had to put that in.
Just score this. Just save this one.
And that was when the goalkeeper went the right way. Just had enough in it to take it in. And find England scoring in front of those England fans. Now it's Mariona Caldente She scored in the game. She missed a penalty in one of the earlier games. Was it? I can't remember. Was it against Switzerland? And she's missed a couple of penalties for Arsenal, but she's generally quite reliable. Hannah Hampton will know all about her. She's going to go probably to the left-hand side of the goalkeeper. That's where she generally goes, Mariona. Where's she going this time? She goes the other way, and Hannah saves it.
Get in!
Well done, Hannah. And it's back level again. And Mariona there. Poor penalty from her, you have to say. Really poor penalty. She normally goes left, and maybe Hannah Hampton kind of guessed that she would go the other way. She did go the other way, and it was a good height for Hannah. It's a good save, though. Brilliant stuff from Hannah Hampton. And England are back level and a chance to go in front. Alex Greenwood is praying. We're all praying, Alex. Don't you worry. And it's going to be Niamh Charles, another left footer.
Come on, Niamh. I can't look.
I've never seen her take a penalty either, so let's hope she can find a way to score this. Niamh Charles. Oh, and she does send the keeper the wrong way. That's one of the best penalties England have taken in this tournament. Niamh Charles does the job. Wasn't expecting her to be in the 5, you have to say, but another left footer. And she's drilled it in, and England leading 2-1 in the shootout. And suddenly it's looking a lot brighter now for England. 2-1 up, but this is the third penalty. It's Bon Mati for Spain. Obviously a fantastic player. She's had a decent game for Spain.
Come on, Hannah.
But Hannah Hampton, she saved the last one. Can she save 2 in a row? Hannah. This would put England in such a strong position if she can save this. And can Bon Mati keep her nerve? Oh, she saved it again!
Yes, yes!
She saved it again!
Come on!
Incredible! Oh, my word. England are now, what, 2 penalties away. If we put this one in, we're in such a big chance of getting this done. That's another great save from Hannah Hampton.
Hannah.
And Bon Mati, a player you would have expected to have scored. And England have got a chance now to go 3-1 up in this shootout.
Please, come on.
Bon Mati has missed again. Oh, Leah Williamson's going.
Oh,
we said she should take one, the captain. You've got to take your responsibility.
Come on, Leah.
Chance to put England 3-1 up. Leah Williamson. I've never seen her take a penalty, actually. But anyway, please just put this in. This will put England on the brink.
Come on, Leah.
This will put England on the brink. Leah Williamson. Oh, it wasn't great, was it? It was saved. It wasn't great, actually. And it's 2 misses each. And, I mean, that's a good save, actually. But it wasn't a great penalty, was it? It was not a great penalty. And the advantage England had has now gone.
Shit.
And we're still 2-1 up, though, guys. We are still 2-1 up. And it's Paraleo's got a score now for Spain, really.
Hurry, Hannah.
Can Hannah say 3 in a row?
Come on, Hannah.
Or will this be 2-2? Let's wait and see. It is. Can Hannah Hampton say 3 in a row? Oh, she's put it wide! She's put it wide! And if England score this one, it's got to be Chloe Kelly. Surely it's got to be Chloe Kelly. And if Chloe Kelly scores, England have won. Oh, no. Yeah, we would have, because it'd be 3-1. I've only got 1 left. She's put it wide. Anna went the right way, actually, and I think she would have probably saved it anyway. But it's gone wide. And while the England players celebrate, Chloe Kelly still got to stick this one in.
Oh, she's got to stick it in.
It is Chloe Kelly. We knew it would be. We knew it would be. Chloe Kelly to score the winning goal in the second Euros in a row.
Come on, Chloe.
This is incredible. She missed, of course, the penalty against Italy. Although she scored the rebound, there's no rebounds allowed. She's got to score. If Chloe scores, England have retained the title. Otherwise, we're going to go. No, in fact, Spain will still have to score anyway. But this is a big chance. Go on, Chloe. Do your horsey run up. Stick this in. Can Chloe Kelly score the winner again? Chloe Kelly from the spot. And she scored! And England have won again! England have won again!
Oh my God!
Chloe Kelly has won it for England. And Chloe Kelly has scored. Oh, have England done it? How on earth have England done it?
Oh my God!
We have won a first ever senior tournament away from home.
Brilliant!
And it's Chloe Kelly, although Hannah Hampton with 2 brilliant saves in that shootout has done the business for England again. But Chloe Kelly's penalty, and it wasn't a great penalty shootout again from England, let's be honest.
But
we did score 3 out of the 5.
Well done, lasses.
England have won the Euros for the second time in a row.
Oh, get
Unbelievable stuff.
Oh,
Chloe
hell.
Kelly has scored the winning goal
again.
in 2 finals in a
Sweet
row.
as
That is unbelievable. And
Chloe.
somehow, and Chloe Kelly's almost in tears there. What a moment for her.
Oh, God.
And what a moment for England. We have retained the Euros and we've done it the hard way all the way through this tournament. I don't think we've played that well, to be fair. We've had some good spells in games. We played quite well at points in this final. And somehow England have come out on top. And it's just amazing, really. What an incredible tournament it's been. England have been
on penalties.
just
Oh
amazing,
my God, yay.
amazing stuff in front of those England fans. And England have won a final on penalties. Who would ever have thought that was possible? And Serena is dancing. Serena has retained 3 Euros in a row for Serena. I mean, okay, England have won 2 of them, but 3 in a row for Serena. Quite incredible. And quite how England have done it, I'm not quite sure. Honestly, I don't really know.
Go on, Chloe.
It's just incredible scenes here in Switzerland. England have retained the European champions, and we've done it in incredible way. Incredible way. And wow, we've come from behind in the final, and these players are just about to go up and get that trophy again for a second time.
What experience for her, though.
And Michelle Adjumang is going to get herself a winner's medal. Woo. Leah Williamson is going to lift that trophy for a second time. No England captain has ever won 2 international tournaments. But Leah Williamson has changed all of that. And
well done, lasses.
It's not been a bad few weeks for Leah Williamson, has it? It's not been a bad few weeks for Chloe Kelly. Champions League winners a few weeks ago.
Just such a
now Euro winners as well. And some of these players, of course, have won it twice. Lucy Bronze is another one who's won it twice. And
she's singing on.
Chloe Kelly is singing
on the microphone.
Can we hear this on the telly or not?
Oh, okay, she stopped.
They're just putting the name of England back on that trophy.
Get in.
We are bringing it home again. And it's quite unbelievable here. Absolutely quite unbelievable.
I wish I was there.
And England have won back-to-back European championships. Wow. Just absolutely incredible.
Amazing.
Absolutely incredible stuff. And
can't believe it.
Quite how England have won it. 2 penalty shootouts we've come through somehow. And Hannah Hampton has done the job again. 2 brilliant saves from her.
Well done to her.
Absolutely brilliant saves they were. And although Katakoi made 2 saves as well, Spain also put 1 wide. Chloe Kelly put hers in.
We had to take Beth had to take hers again.
Beth had to take hers twice. Wow.
That's a bit bad, isn't it?
Just unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. And England have somehow managed to win the tournament without really being the best team in it. Anyway, Chloe Kelly's about to speak.
I'm so proud of this team. So grateful to wear this badge. And I'm so proud to be English.
What was going through your mind when you were stepping up to that penalty spot?
I was cool, I was composed, and I knew I was going to hit the back of the net. I don't miss penalties twice.
Second time in a row, you've been the hero, but talk to me about this team and how much...
So where they go high up and come down, isn't it?
Unbelievable, not just the team has staff behind us, 23 players, all the staff behind us, and Serena Wiegman. Again, unbelievable.
I'm scared to ask this, but how big are these celebrations going to get?
Oh, you're going to get big celebrations.
I hope the whole of England comes out to support us and shows the love to all these girls because they deserve it.
Massive congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Wow. Chloe Kelly there,
brilliant.
2 winners in a row. Incredible stuff from her. Of course she was going to score. I mean, yes, she did miss the penalty against Italy, but she was never ever going to miss that one, was she? Nice moment there with Beth and Mariona, both of course missed in the shootout. Mariona did of course score Spain's goal, which seems a long time ago now. and that's a nice moment. Of course, Lucy Bronze as well knows a lot of these Spain players, of course, from her time in Barcelona. And Spain, who probably in spells of that game were the better team, especially in extra time. England were tired, were hanging on and hanging on. And Spain can't believe they've lost, but they have. That's a shame, isn't it? And England have retained the title. I mean, it's just incredible, isn't it? It really is. And the achievement of this team, this group of players,
resilience of them,
you know,
isn't it?
3 finals in a row, we've won 2 of them. And okay, yes, you know, penalties can be a lottery, and it could go either way. You know, we got a bit lucky, maybe they put one wide, but you know, we've found a way. We found a way again, and you know, and you know, despite I say not really being at our best, I don't think in much of the tournament. Now, we lost that first game against France, and you know, the chance of us getting out of the group at that stage didn't look that great, did it? You know, a defeat against Holland in game 2 would have been out. But we played really well in that game. We got the win, and okay, we've muddled through a little bit, haven't we, since then? But winners know how to win. Winners find a way to win, and this team they're a team of winners. There's no doubt now. Double winners, in fact. You know, back-to-back Euros, just incredible. And the fact that this is the first time an England senior team has ever won a tournament away from home. That's been one thing that, you know, England have never managed to do. The 2 tournaments that they won previously was both at Wembley, both at home. To win one away from home is taking things to a different level again, isn't it?
Just she did well as well, didn't she?
Yeah, Jess Carter had a great game, actually. You have to say, you know, I was shocked she played, and I thought it was a bad decision how she'd played in the tournament. But, you know, when it mattered, she stepped up. And they all stepped up in that game. They gave everything. You know, we had to struggle through, and they had a Hampton.
Hannah's speaking.
Have you got the words to describe what just happened?
No.
No.
This team's just unbelievable, incredible. Showing throughout this tournament we can come back when we go a goal down, and we have that grit. We've got English blood in us, so we never say die, and we just keep going, and we did that today.
Do you actually remember much of that penalty shootout?
No, when we stepped up, I turned around to the fan and I was just like miming, like kicking motion, and said, if she scores, do we win? So I completely lost track of what was going on, and they kept like just cheering at me and like yelling at me. I thought, I don't know what the answer is to that, but yeah. As soon as I saw her run up, I thought, that's it, we've won. So I can't believe it. I don't think it's going to sink in for a while.
No, I suspect it's not. It was another extra time, another penalties. What did Serena say to you as a group when you went back out there for swap kicks?
This is England. I think this is our moment. We've dug in for the 120 minutes. We've done what we needed to do to keep Spain out. And it was just one kick and that was it. And so we did that this time. But the better than the last one, let's be honest.
Trophies here on this. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well, then she was.
Well, there you go, Hannah Hampton, the hero once again.
She didn't even know where we're at.
It's easy to lose track, I suppose, when you're in the moment. I mean, to be fair, some of Spain's penalties wasn't great, but you know, she had to save them, and she did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was the save.
How many did she save?
She saved 2.
Yeah.
The save from Bonmati was pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Mariona's penalty wasn't great, let's be honest. But Bonmati's penalty wasn't bad, and she guessed the right way and kept it out, and that was a really good save. And of course, England did enough in the penalties this time, and we are about
that guy not like it. He doesn't like English. He doesn't like English.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name is, but he doesn't like it.
He's a French guy that runs around. Jimmy there says Hampton, indeed. Ibrahim says, congratulations, England women European champions. Indeed, European champions again, second time.
Yeah.
Second time. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And we are about to see the trophy lift as well. And we've got a load of scarves that the players have been given, which they're just being collected now before they go up and get their medals and trophies. For some of these players, it will be the second winner's medal that they will have.
Yeah.
Some of them, it's the first time they've been here and got it. And And it's been a little bit of a transitional period, hasn't it, for England? Some of the older players are maybe reaching the end. Some younger players coming through, and I think that maybe this might be the swan song for this group. I think, and I think the next tournament we'll see a lot more of the younger players playing a lot more.
I think the younger ones,
and I think it might take us a little bit of time to rebuild and get back to this level. When we lose that experience, Lucy Bronze and players like that. But maybe they've got one more tournament and maybe some of them have, maybe they have, I don't know. You just feel as though it feels like, after 3 tournaments, 3 finals in a row, semi-finals in the 2 previous tournaments before that, a lot of these players have been all the way through that, and I don't know, you feel as though a change is going to happen. But you want to try and keep as many of these winners as you can, because England have won this tournament because we've got players with winning mentality. Mm-hmm. That's how we've done it, and it's been fantastic. It really has.
I know we didn't even have most of our penalty takers on the pitch, did we?
Not our proper ones, no.
Well, obviously Kelly, yeah.
Well, that's why we had a few straight. Neve Charles took a penalty. We wouldn't have expected that. Leah Williamson's probably never taken one. Certainly not in a penalty shootout before. But yeah, at the end of the day, we managed to find the players to do it, and that's what it's about, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's getting it, finding a way to get it won, and that's what England have done. And you have to say
they kept coming back and coming back. Brilliant.
And England are about to go up and get the trophy.
Is it not the runners up first?
Yeah, I think the runners up will go first.
When they did it, they're looking like didn't they? Knackered.
I mean, Lucy Bronze has got a big strapping on her knee now, so she's struggling to dance particularly well. But the England players put themselves through it, didn't they?
And us through
Absolutely put themselves. Well, they put their bodies on the line.
They did. They did.
We just had to sit here and watch
suffer.
and suffer the nerves, but they actually put their bodies on the line to get that over, to get that one and done, and they've done it. Incredible, really.
Yeah, look at that
and
trophy.
The trophy is coming out.
Look at that.
Oh, haven't we seen that somewhere before? Oh, yeah, we have. Yeah, we see Leah Williamson lift it. In fact, it looks as though
lift it again, didn't she?
Leah Williamson going to lift it twice in a row.
Oh, get it. Good for her.
Well, the first England captain ever to lift 2 major international.
I bet she's emotional.
Trophies.
I bet she'll be emotional.
That is, look. It's a lovely trophy, actually, isn't it? It's a lovely trophy, and we're going to keep it for a bit longer. We worked hard to win it last time, and the 2 Euro tournaments have been so different, haven't they? Because the one at home was just incredible. Is Michelle?
Right, she gets something.
She's getting young player of the tournament. She must be getting young player of the tournament.
Because she's there. Oh yeah.
Michelle getting young player of the tournament.
Yeah.
And that is fully deserved. But I said, didn't I? She should get young player of the tournament.
Yeah.
She's had the biggest impact of any young player in this tournament.
Oh, there's
scoring those goals, the impact that she made, quite incredible.
William.
And she's getting a little trophy as well. What a tournament she's had. And just to remind you, she does play for Arsenal.
She'd be like, what am I doing?
She doesn't know where to go now.
Just bless her.
Just go back round again, because you're going to have to come back and get the cup in a minute.
Oh, bless her.
So, Michelle Adjumang has just lifted the Young Player of the Tournament award. Look at that. Incredible. And I think Bon Matty's getting Player of the Tournament potentially. He's not very happy about it. But, she's getting... the England players are applauding her through Player of the Tournament for Aita Bon Matthew. Yeah, I mean, a fantastic player. But she missed her penalty today. And, she overcame illness, didn't she, to be here in the first place. But she has won Player of the Tournament, which is unusual, actually, because usually the Player of the Tournament does come from a winning team. But you have to say, I don't think there's been an England player that would have been worthy of winning player of the tournament, if we're totally honest.
Oh, she gets a hug.
But well, yeah, she will.
Off that guy. He just doesn't like it.
I mean, that's probably deserved, to be fair.
Definitely. She should be a bit more happy than that.
Well, she just lost the final.
Oh, no, but she's still getting a trophy.
But yeah, I mean, she gets player of the tournament. So it's unusual, isn't it, for a losing finalist to win player of the tournament? But anyway, the referee's now going up. Okay, I mean, she was all right in the 90 minutes, but in extra time, she completely lost her concentration, lost her bottle, and gave everything to Spain every time they fell over. Tried her best to get them to win, but it didn't quite work, did it? Never mind.
Oh, what a shame. Then she made Beth take her pen again.
Well, no, that wasn't her fault.
She slipped like.
Yeah. But anyway, Spain are about to go up and get their runners-up medals. And does anybody feel sorry for them? Because I certainly don't.
No, not really.
I find it very easy to dislike Spanish football. I've got to be honest. Very, very easy. I don't like the way they carry on. I don't particularly like their style of play. They play some good football today, Spain. You know, they that's the football that they play. But it just goes to show, doesn't it? You can overplay, and I think Spain generally do overplay. They overplayed today. 1 extra pass, 2 extra passes instead of maybe trying to shot or across. They put us under some pressure. They did, and they'll probably feel they deserve to win the game. Although I thought we deserved to win it in 90 minutes. They certainly were a better team in extra time.
I was just sick of seeing them on the deck, mate.
Yeah, they fall over every single opportunity, but they are going up and getting their runners-up medals, which is good.
Very good side. Very good side.
They're a good side, but I just don't like the way they carry on.
No.
And it's unnecessary, really. And apart from Mariona, I've got no time for any of the other players, really. No. Obviously, Bonmatí is a very good player, but the fact they've lost doesn't really... No one's going to be too upset about that either, let's be honest. And England are going to have to wait to get our medals. Spain are getting their runners-up medals now. And the guy from UEFA's gutted, and he look. Oh, he's absolutely gutted, and he Spain has lost. He's thinking, damn, what could
damn, it's them English.
He's going to love it even more when he's got to give us medals again.
Oh, what a shame.
He loved it last time, didn't he, when he had to give us medals
and
the trophy. He's going to love it even more now to do it a second time.
You can just tell, can't you?
Yeah,
Isn't it so? It's so weird.
Look at him. You can just tell. He's gutted.
He's gutted that they didn't win.
He's more gutted that Spain have lost, isn't he? That's what he's gutted about. Never mind, mate. But anyway,
let's see.
England are waiting patiently to get our winners' medals. Mariona's looking very upset. Obviously, her missed penalty was one of the ones that proved to be crucial in the end. And despite playing some good football in that game, despite playing some good football in the tournament, Spain have ended up runners-up. And that is a shame, isn't it? And they are just getting all their medals. And we're about to get the moment we've all been waiting for.
Oh, she's only a little chip.
England are already celebrating. She's got rid of her little trophy that she won now. Obviously getting ready to get her medal and the big trophy, which is the most important thing. But I'm sure that will live with her for the rest of her career, won't it? Young player of a tournament for England, 19 years old.
What experience for them young
19 years old. What an incredible impact she's made. And, you know, she's got more impact to come as well. In fact, they're pushing Michelle up to go first. No one wants to go first, but Michelle's going to go first to get her medal.
Go on, Michelle.
And she's already been up once already, so she's had that experience. In fact, Serena's going up first, of course, as the manager of this team. And 3 back-to-back Euro wins for her as well. What an amazing, amazing experience that is. Achievement for her individually as well. And, well, can she win a third one in a few years' time? Will she still be with England at that point? Anyway, Prince, what's his face? William's quite happy, isn't he? At least someone on that podium's happy England have won.
Oh, he'd be well happy.
He's not very happy, is he? Let the UEFA guy. He probably doesn't mind Serena because she's not English, so he's probably okay with her. But he's not going to be very happy having to give us these gold medals, is he?
There's no arm on the shoulder for these ones, like.
There you go. Have your medal.
Yeah, there you go.
Have your medal. get off my stage. And England now getting those medals.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
Lauren James there getting her medal. Not quite the game she would have wanted today. Ella team played well, actually. Leslie Russo's goal, of course, that brought England level, took it all to extra time, worked so hard in this tournament. Only got the 2 goals, but she deserved a lot more than that. Niamh Charles, of course, took that penalty at the end. Letizia didn't get on, getting her medal. Lauren Hemp's been quite brilliant in this tournament, actually, for England. She's been England's best player in the tournament, I think. Definitely deserves her medal. Esme Morgan played a big part, didn't she, against Italy? Jess Park didn't really play much part in this tournament, but, you know, she's got a big future ahead of her. Grace Clinton went up there. Beth Mead's got a medal, her second one. Chloe Kelly, of course, getting her second one as well.
Stanway getting her second
winning
one.
Penalty, the winning goal, 2 Euros in a row, and gets her medal. What a year she's had. Georgia Stanway as well. Lucy Bronze as well. Another medal for her massive collection that she's already got in her career. Fantastic stuff. And of course, it's going to be Leah Williamson coming up last. Of course it is. Alex Greenwood there, Kira Walsh. And of course, Leah lifting that trophy for a second time.
Come on, Leah.
Making history for England. She's about to make history for England. She gets that trophy and she's going to go to lift it with her team.
Come on.
She's done this before. She knows exactly what she's doing. And England are about to lift this trophy for the second time.
Yes!
England are European champions back to back. Incredible stuff. And the ticker tape is going, the fireworks are going, and England have retained the European Championship. It's quite incredible, really, to think that England have done it the hard way, and these players definitely deserve their moment here. Chloe Kelly's got that trophy now, and she definitely deserves to be lifting that with the impact she's made in this tournament, mainly from the bench. From the bench again tonight, it was her cross that led to the equaliser, and it was her penalty at the end that sealed that victory. And these players have certainly had a great tournament. Michelle Ajimang as well, young player of the tournament. She definitely deserves that trophy as well. And England are going to be celebrating this. There's going to be
there's Tony and Russo.
Tony and Russo, of course.
Best pals.
You can't go too far without seeing those two together. And it's been quite an incredible few years for this group of players. And England are European champions. Wow.
Brilliant.
Just amazing stuff. Wow, brilliant stuff. Okay, well, I mean, we've been live for about 4 hours nearly. It's been quite a ride with England over these last few weeks. I hope you've enjoyed it with us. And England, once again, European champions. Don't forget, there will be Andreas's vlog, and I think you might want to watch
you probably have some of this on,
because I think that might be quite exciting to watch, actually. Probably won't get it on until tomorrow now, because obviously it's quite late. I won't get all the videos through yet, because Andreas is still in the stadium videoing all of this, I'm sure. So we'll have that out for you tomorrow, so look out for that, because that is going to be worth watching. I'm sure you'd agree. What an experience for him. He's not had a bad few months either. He saw Arsenal win the Champions League in May. Now he's seen England win the European Championships again in July. Incredible stuff. So yes, look out for that vlog. Wow. Thank you very much for joining us. England are European champions again.
Champions 2025.
Enjoy that?
I did.
Oh, good.
I did.
Yeah,
I'm trying to end this the best.
It's difficult to enjoy it as such, but
when you're going through it,
you know, we've got the result in the end, and England are once again celebrating with gold medals and a big trophy.
Yeah.
Wow, incredible stuff. Thank you guys for watching. If you are new, please like, share, and subscribe. We will probably have a little break, and we'll be back, of course, for the new season coming up in August for you. Of course, the WSL season starts in September. So loads and loads of great stuff to come. So join us for all of that. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you soon. Come on, the Lionesses. We are European champions. Back to back. Back to back. And Arsenal players have won it again. Winning goal in the final. Lovely, lovely stuff. We'll see you soon, guys. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Champions of Europe. We know what we are. See you soon, guys.